These are bullets all day long. They got the Knight of Pentacles, the stress. He shot himself. There's the
family attorney says the 23-year-old died from a gunshot wound to the head, and the manner of death was suicide.
I don't know what he used. I know it's a rope involved. I don't know what he used that rope for. Let me see. The secrets. He's taking the secrets with him. You see the secrets? He's not giving y'all the information. Says y'all don't need to know it. You know? He'll go out with the secrets with the high priest there. He might be found on a Wednesday too. Ace of Wands. So I have no doubt in my mind they're gonna find Brian Laundrie, October 2021. I'm telling you, he's still.
Hello, my loves. It's TTMG, the Tarot Medium Goddess here. Thank you so much for being here. Please do stop what you're doing and like this video. Go ahead and subscribe. Don't forget to tell me what you think about what happened in this case in the comments below. And do show your girl some love and share the video. I appreciate every single one of you. It's true. I love you, boo.
I love you. Hey, what's up? We got Hermit the Frog in the building. Hey, Mallory. So today I went on YouTube and I had a high-speed chase in my feed. So I figured I'd go ahead and do something different today. We'll see how this works, and we'll play out the chase. So I can relax, sit back and watch the comments. A lot of times I don't get a chance to look at the comments like I want to. So now this will give me the opportunity to. I stay focused on my reads. So we'll make this a donation only live. If my mods have questions, and definitely my members, you're able to ask them at random, right? I will do intermittent interruptions for those and for those donations. So let's get started on this high-speed chase. Let me see. We are on countdown, Mallory. What is today? Today's the 16th. 4 or 5. You got five more days till the big day. Are you ready, Hermit the Frog? Are you and your daughter ready? So let me know. I know all will go well with that. I'm excited. I think it's gonna bring big, happy changes. Much needed changes. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead. Oh, I'm going to need your help to let me know if you can hear this video, right? Because I'm going to play it like I tried to do yesterday. And this is from like just a few days ago this happened, right? If it doesn't work, then I'll just play the audio off my phone. Let me know if you can hear it, love. Here we go.
David, we were up over in Knott's Berry Farm, looked out the window, and what do you have? Another pursuit. This is eastbound 91 freeway, just past the 5 freeway. Unclear which agency is pursuing this vehicle. Right now, he's going so fast, there's nobody right behind him, but very erratic driving, getting off the 91 freeway. It's a black Honda.
This chase becomes really something serious. I didn't watch it long. It's about an hour and 45 minutes. I think I got 20 minutes into it or something like that. So now I'm going to replay it with you guys. I wish I had some chips or something. I know it's early in the morning, 8:24, but I still want some chips to go with this. You can hear it now? Okay, good, great. All right. Let me play. If you have anything to say, just type it in the chat. If you want to come on panel, matter of fact, because this is just a laid back live. If you want to come on the panel, there's the link. You're more than welcome. And you can also intermittently, say some commentary on it.
Civic The driver's side window rolled down. Apparently, this was an attempted traffic stop. As I mentioned, unclear which agency and who is pursuing here, or if this is technically still in pursuit mode. But what you can see here is that the driving is very dangerous, very erratic and aggressive tactics as he tries to thread the needle here, squeezing through these two cars at a red light. You can see some front end damage on that bumper, now turning left onto Huntington Avenue, just south of the 91 freeway. This appears to be a residential street, doing about 60 miles per hour down a residential street just east of Maple Street. So Huntington Avenue and Maple Street, just coming up on Maple, making a right turn now, slowing down just a little bit, zigzagging his way again through this residential neighborhood with nobody right behind him, but making random turns nonetheless here at a pretty high rate of speed and not really stopping for any of these stop signs. Look like he's pulling over and maybe thinking about dumping the vehicle. There goes the driver's side door opening up, and he is either going to walk or run away here. He dropped his phone, and now maybe getting in the vehicle. We'll see here. It looks like he's very, very agitated, in a rush to get away from that vehicle. Getting in a pickup truck. We'll see if he. Okay, yeah, he does not. He does. I was going to say maybe he happens. Yeah, he's breaking into the pickup truck.
This dude has no chill. But with the adrenaline rush that this causes, do we want them to
right? So he's getting back in that original car. Almost for a second, looks like he was intentionally getting in that pickup truck, as if he also had the keys, but obviously was trying to break in there. Now choosing to get away in that original pursuit vehicle. I could tell you that Anaheim PD's helicopter is overhead here. They have eyes on it. They are probably streaming ABC7 as we speak as well. And you can see now getting back onto Falmouth Avenue at a high rate of speed after failing to take over that pickup truck back in that original Honda Civic as he tries to hide out somewhere in this neighborhood. Unclear whether he's going to get back on the freeway here, but he's almost doing a complete circle as he's basically come out the other side of this neighborhood. So heading northbound now on Catalpa Avenue into oncoming lanes of traffic. Some wild turns here. They have to get some ground units into this area because the driving, as I see it, is just way too dangerous to let this go on much further, nonetheless, in the middle of rush hour. You've got to wonder right off the bat whether this vehicle belongs to him. It just doesn't make sense that he would just dump the vehicle for no other reason except for maybe the possibility of the fact that it might be running out of gas. So if the gas is low and if it's a stolen car, that would have made a lot of sense. Now he's parking it in a parking spot once again. Clearly, really trying to get rid of this vehicle and now running through this subdivision here. We'll try and get across here. It looks like it's going to be North Schooner Lane as he runs through these townhomes in Anaheim. We'll try and get, if we widen now, we'll see. Okay, let's stay on him. Stay on him right here. He's just running around this building here. Looks like he's coming up on another couple of cars parked here, a van and a small red compact car. Looks like he's trying to break in to the van. He finds an open door in that white van. And now you can see the black and whites pulling up right behind him. He's blocked in. He's inside the car, likely trying to hotwire it at this point. And you can see they have lit him up and basically locked him in. If he tries to back out, it could get ugly. But in any event, officers now with their guns drawn, squarely they have their eyes on him. They're just waiting for backup at this point and obviously trying to bark some orders at him, hoping he gets out of the vehicle. Let's try and come around the other side if we can. I'm sorry. Yeah, we're actually on the north side of the Disneyland TFR, so we actually are going to be forced to hold this position right here. Unfortunately, we can't see the driver's side of that white van. But again, if you're just tuning in, there is a pursuit driver that is just look at this. Look at this. Ramming into the front of that black and white. That is Fullerton Police. Fullerton Police now trying to block him in as he puts it in reverse. He's going up and down, trying to. Well, now he has nowhere to go here. He's really trying to ram that car out of his way as he is now stuck in that parking spot. There's really nowhere for him to go. He's got a fence in front of him. Look at this. Look at violently into reverse, ramming right into that Fullerton Police Department vehicle. That's right. Yes. This is very dangerous. Obviously, that officer has no choice but to use force if his life is in danger, but he is waiting for backup, and at this point really has very few options available to him. Here's another officer on the suspect's right rear flank. So now two officers, not sure if they both came from that same patrol car, but I only see those two officers on foot. And he is just going back and forth. Now he's created some room to escape here, and he's going to probably try and ram in again or do a 4-point turn and turn it around. He's got to turn it all the way around without hitting that tree, and he may have a couple minutes to do it here because what else can those officers do? They really don't have many options. Here comes the backup. Here comes backup. Head-to-head. This is dangerous. Look at this. A head-on situation almost with that patrol car. Officers out of the vehicle, and now he's racing through the subdivision as more officers race into this neighborhood. Look at this. What is he going to do here? Around all of those black and whites, those are two Fullerton police officers that are now going to try and turn around with him. Look at this. Look at what we are seeing here. He is now back on Coronet Avenue after evading four separate black and whites who were just pulling into the neighborhood to try and help that original officer after a wild scene in that parking lot. We now have a brand new pursuit on our hands here as he has carjacked this vehicle and now racing down Coronet Avenue at Maple Street. Once again, a dangerous situation on the hands of Fullerton Police here. That's right. And anybody who is willing to engage with those.
And my mods can ask yes or no questions in the chat. I don't know, about one every, 10 minutes. So, and I'll answer in the chat yes or no briefly from our mods.
Cops like that, attempted assault on. Look at this, ramming past all of this traffic here as he tries to get back on the freeway. It looks like he's trying to get back on the 91 freeway. He sideswiped two separate cars to get through that red light, getting back onto the 91 freeway. Surely CHP is being called in here as Fullerton Police really has their hands tied. Many of those officers, I have not seen them get much closer to him, and now he is on the westbound side of the 91 freeway. As I was about to say, anybody who is that reckless and willing to put themselves in that position where they are face-to-face with those officers, it is a desperate suspect behind the wheel here, and obviously very, very dangerous. Getting onto the 5.
Angel Wings, and you missed it. This guy has changed vehicle to one. It's crazy, girl.
And he just has no regard. He has no problem ramming into anybody at this point or sideswiping any vehicle that's in his way. So I think we are about to see some really dangerous, very precarious situation here for every motorist who you see in this frame. Again, westbound side of the 91 freeway has now transitioned to the southbound the northbound 5 freeway. He is now northbound on the 5 freeway where traffic, I've got to tell you, is relatively light for as far as I could see out the window from up here in Air 7 HD, very little traffic in his way. I can only imagine, as you were wondering too, David, that I can only imagine that CHP has been requested to take this over, because you've got Anaheim PD, who's pretty much out of pocket. They do have their airship in the area, but Fullerton PD is now out of their jurisdiction. Now he's getting off at Beach Boulevard. So getting off at Beach Boulevard onto Beach Boulevard. Oh, look at that, fishtailing as he came off the freeway there onto Beach Boulevard, off of Beach Boulevard onto Auto Center Drive as he continues northbound at a high rate of speed. A little more traffic on this street here as he makes a wild right turn into oncoming lanes of traffic. There's Anaheim PD's helicopter. They are directly over him, likely calling out for CHP, but right now, ever since he took this vehicle out of that parking lot, we have not seen any ground units engage with this suspect yet.
I know, Nani, right? But they will. I'm sure they will. They might not have wanted to cause an accident. That's why they didn't shoot the wheels. No, I didn't see him knock the other cars. I was my head was turned, except for when he was backing up on the officer. I don't know that cause for some reason. You came in late.
Yeah, very fearful, very agitated driver behind the wheel here. It all started.
You came in late, Nani. He's like on his third or fourth car right now. Seriously, literally.
As a failed traffic stop, refusing to pull over. He was in a black Honda Civic when it all started, and it appeared, we saw him on several occasions try and dump that vehicle, and now he has taken over a white van. That's a GMC van, almost looks like a work van that was parked in those townhomes, now on Artesia Boulevard, as CHP tries to get in here and race up Artesia to catch up with the suspect. But once again, no black and whites in sight, as he is breaking every rule of the road and showing no regard for anybody's safety here, just ramming into vehicles whenever he sees anybody in his way. He sideswiped two separate vehicles, getting off of the 91 freeway, lost control at Beach Boulevard, as you said, David. He fishtailed off of the freeway there, almost lost control, actually, and is now regained control on a much less traveled boulevard here. This is Artesia Boulevard, where you can see once again he's got much of the road all to himself here.
I don't know why he wasn't shot. I guess the officer on duty, it's up to each person's discretion, and those weren't like. Or maybe they wanted this race. Maybe they wanted to see this.
He is just bound to lose control of this vehicle. You could tell with every turn, he's barely braking. He's taking all of these turns way too fast. A very top-heavy vehicle that he is showing very limited capability of controlling. There are some black and whites a ways back, but they are having trouble catching up. They are not competing with him with these dangerous tactics that we're seeing here. He is driving very dangerously, but they've got to figure something out, because this is the same driving that we were seeing when he was in a small little black Honda Civic. We were very easily able to spot him on the freeway. Look at this, more traffic in his way. We'll see what he does here, but every time he's caught himself in a little bit of a jam, he just tries to use the vehicle to ram his way through here. Looks like he's gotten through that light there. Here we're on Valley View Avenue. As I was mentioning, it was very easy to spot him on the freeway originally because the driving was so erratic. And again, throughout this pursuit, except for when he stole this vehicle, he has had really nobody behind him. He's just driving.
Right, Angel Wings. And at this point, Angel Wings, it's like, he can't really make it any worse for himself unless, somebody gets killed in this incident. And Nani's saying, I think they're enjoying the chase. Yeah, some may live for this, You never know.
Driving like a madman through the streets of Whittier now here on Valley View Avenue at Alondra Boulevard. Through the green light here with a little more traffic in his way. And we'll see what he attempts to do here. But I've got to believe that Honda was running out of fuel. You saw some front end damage. He obviously had been in some collisions with that car, and we already have witnessed several collisions with this car. Not to mention that wild scene in the parking lot. If you missed it, I hope we can roll back some of that video where he was ramming that.
Yeah, if they roll back the video when he left one car to get into, is it this car? Yeah, when he left that one car to get into this car, he was in a parking lot and the police basically had him blocked in. It was just a little small section that he was able to weasel out of. So he could have got that tire shot right away. Like even if he wasn't a what do you call it? He wasn't one of the police officers that, you know, are gun ho or ready to pull the trigger, you know, to hurt somebody. He could have shot at the tires easily, right? And ensured that he didn't take off, but he didn't. So some may live for the chase. Not saying that he does, that the officer does, but you never know. Some people like the adventure, you know. I mean, hey.
That black and white, that lone Fullerton.
Now, I don't think the games that they're making nowadays is really helping the cause. So, but let's continue to watch.
Police officer who was just trying to block parking spot with his gun drawn. He rammed that black and white out of the way, and the pursuit is on once again. But right now, as we've been saying, no law enforcement able to keep up with it just yet.
Angel Wings, right? When it's helicopters all over, it's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
Over.
I don't think it could get any worse. The only way it could get any worse is someone dies in this for him. So
over the median into oncoming lanes of traffic through a parking lot here. He's going to come out on Rosecrans Avenue, going the wrong way, way on Rosecrans, wrong way on Rosecrans. It's a median. He's going to have to jump. Oh, my goodness. Look at this. He's going to probably shift over to the correct lanes here, but he had nowhere to go there. Didn't jump the median, just went the wrong way, is now on the westbound side of Rosecrans Avenue, heading back towards the freeway. He's going to come up on the 5 freeway, approaching Norwalk. If he continues in the westbound direction here, looks like another crazy turn there onto a surface street into a parking spot for no reason whatsoever. Just went right over the curb there. I mean, there really wasn't anybody in his way. I'm not even sure what's going through this guy's mind. This is just.
I was about to say that I don't like pausing this, guys, especially when we don't have an interruption read to do right now. But it's like, what's going through his mind? Like, is he high? Like, did he play too many video games or GTO games? What the heck is going on here? Like, there's no stop for him. And he's just going from one vehicle to the next, one vehicle to the next. Oh, my God.
Very unpredictable. Impossible to set up for a spike. Look at this. Off-roading, trying to get around traffic. Yeah, almost slammed into that tree. Now, look at this. Fishtailing through the parking lot, drifting through an empty warehouse parking lot back onto Marquette Avenue. He is having a lot of trouble with this vehicle, guys.
I hope he runs out of fuel in the middle of the highway. No, I think
absolutely not.
That's why he parked the black car. I believe he saw he was about to run out of fuel. I think they're going to replay that one, but it was a black car he was in before this one, and he brought it to a parking lot, and parked it and picked this up. And I think it's because he saw it was on E. So if he sees it's on E, he's not going to keep it too long. Let's continue.
Yeah, not composed at all. It looks like he might even have a flat tire. Look at this. There are pieces. Oh, he's lost his tire. He's on his rim. He's on that left rear tire is almost down to, I don't know if there's any tread left, but he's looks like he's got some sparks coming off. Occasionally you saw some of that rubber flying off, and now he's going to have even more trouble maintaining control of this vehicle as he continues northbound on Marquette Avenue, right along the wash here. There's a golf course off of the nose, but we are in a commercial area. It's going to turn into a more residential street if he continues, but there is a black and white now behind him, code 3 with lights and sirens on, about maybe 50 feet back. Let's go ahead and widen out and see which agency that is that's behind him. That looks like maybe still Fullerton. It's Fullerton PD. Fullerton PD back in pursuit, guys. Yeah, we're in the Norwalk area, I think, now as he comes up. Well, no, he's not in Norwalk yet, but look at this. He's going through that gas station without any tire on that left rear wheel. Almost struck several vehicles there. A miracle nobody's gotten hurt yet, but you can see he is really in a jam now. Lots of traffic ramming into all of these cars here. Again, this is northbound Carmenita Road now, and it's not moving. He's stuck. Now he's stuck. It looked like he's stuck. Sparks flying, and that officer right there has to treat this with kid glove care, and likely going to have to step away from his vehicle because we already seen him put in reverse once and ram into that other patrol car. Right now he's trying to go forward, and he's not going anywhere at all. It looks like the van is now stuck. Yeah, this is.
Oh, I accidentally pushed it back. Oh God, what minutes? Where were we at? Let's see. Shoot, it was getting good. Right there.
Moving, he's stuck. Now he's stuck.
But let me tell you, he was stuck like this before, guys. He was stuck. You guys were not here, but he was stuck like this before. He was in a worse position. He was basically locked in on all sides, yet he still jumped in another. He jumped in this and got away. So let's see what's gonna go on next.
Looked like he's stuck.
The person who has
sparks flying, and that officer right there has to treat this with kid glove care, and likely going to have to step away from his vehicle because we already seen him put in reverse once and ram into that other patrol car. Right now he's trying to go forward, and he's not going anywhere at all. It looks like the van is now.
Angel Wings, I don't know if he robbed anyone. It started with him in a car, and then he ran from one car to a black car. But that black car didn't last long. I think he saw it on E. Then he drove into a parking lot in like a housing development. He parked the car. Then he jumped into this. He found this van. He jumped into it and he hot-wired it. There was police that had him backed in, and yet it was just a tiny, tiny space for him to squeeze out. He squeezed out. They didn't shoot anything. He took off, and now we're here.
I was stuck. Yeah, this is likely to start a fire. You can see those rims are starting to glow. There's certainly more on the way over here. Right now, if we wind that just a little bit, we can confirm just that one black and white. Just the one black.
I was just thinking, can you imagine him going to court and pleading not guilty after this? I'm pretty sure he will. People do it all the time. But can you imagine with the video and then saying not guilty? Oh, my God.
Black and white. We're at Placid Drive. Northbound Carmenita Road, and he is now stranded here. We'll see how this officer deals with this. He's likely just going to wait for backup, and right now it doesn't appear as though that van is going anywhere.
No, I've been watching since the beginning. Yeah.
He's probably not aware. That's right.
I would like an interview with him. See what
You've got to wonder if he's thinking about getting out of this van and trying to hijack another one. You've got to at least wonder whether that's going through his mind. He's probably not aware. Well, now he's aware. I was going to say he might not even be aware that his wheel's on fire, but certainly he's aware of the fire under the hood. More pieces flying out there as this vehicle is starting to come apart.
It's like, what year did he start to contemplate doing something like this?
I'm thinking it came from well, it could be, because, I mean, where else would that smoke be coming from? But I don't think any shots have been fired yet, so that probably is not the case.
No,
but that wheel, that left rear wheel, is also creating some metal as well. So it could have come from the rear, but now I've got to wonder if that transmission is just reached its limit, and that's what's producing the smoke here. Not sure. But in any event, it has overheated, and it looks like the vehicle is now disabled. Additional units now pulling into position here. So some backup from CHP. Backup from CHP and Fullerton PD as he gets out of the vehicle, crawls out of the passenger window, and is now running for it northbound Carmenita Road. Running up northbound Carmenita at Leffingwell Road as he crosses the street. We've seen this person make several desperate attempts to hijack other vehicles. We will see what he decides to do here. Lots of folks getting home here in Fullerton, or here in the La Mirada area, I want to say, and he is now running down the sidewalk without any other wheels at his disposal. He's going to start running out of steam here, and we'll see if this ends in a foot pursuit, because I think they are pursuing him on foot, but I can't confirm that from my vantage point. Here comes another officer in the opposite direction, and he's now run into a residential alleyway here.
This is funny. As long as no one gets killed. It's not.
Oh no! He's now on private property. You saw that it looked like.
Oh my God! He's in someone's
next
house
to her
now,
home here. He's now in the backyard, and he's going to hide out here along Leffingwell Road and jumping fences. He's jumping fences.
Keep your doors locked.
For a way into one of these homes.
You know he's going to get to a door that's open. I was always
small dog there in the backyard. He's under that patio, that awning. He's trying to get into that car, into that house, rather.
He is. Oh God, he got into someone's house.
Several dogs barking. He's now going through that sliding glass door, making his way into the home. Somebody appears to be, it might even be a homeowner, not sure.
He's in someone's home, guys.
Completely unaware. Yeah, he's on the other side of the building. I don't think he
has any
clue. Very dangerous situation here where we have no information, but here comes somebody running out the front.
Oh my God, the family.
Look at this, a confrontation inside the house, a family home, and now we're going to come around the front here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at this.
The girl holding her husband back from fighting.
He's in the truck. He's in the truck. He's in the truck. He just got in that truck. There's a dog under that truck. Oh my goodness! Look at this. He just stole the. Oh my God! Oh my goodness!
He pulled off.
Oh my goodness! This is incredible. This is incredible.
I don't think he could have hotwired it that fast. Was the keys? Like, where was the key?
Unbelievable. I cannot believe what we are witnessing, guys. They are going to have to get creative here, because this person is look at this. Just ramming into cars, additional bumpers flying off of that other vehicle. And now he's, I believe, westbound on Leffingwell Road. I want to say westbound. Can we put the compass up real quick? Yeah, westbound Leffingwell. If you live in this area or have any idea where we are here, if you are looking at us, you need to stay inside, because there is a dangerous suspect behind the wheel here. I feel very sorry for all of the other cars on the road here as he continues to make his way towards the freeway once again. We may find ourselves back on the freeway, but look at him, a little bit of traffic, and once again, right through another gas station. This is just incredible. This is the third vehicle that he has stolen today.
I think it's like the fourth, actually. I think he's paying attention. It's the fourth vehicle. This is crazy. How many cars is that? Yeah, I think it's the fourth.
That's right. That's the only thing that I could think of. If they have the opportunity, they're going to have to catch up with him once again. They're going to have to get themselves in a position where they could bring this to an end if they can figure that out. And
he's messing up. It's the fourth one, because when we started to watch, it's at least the fourth one. When we started to watch it, he ran out of one car and went into the black one. Then he parked the black one in the parking lot, then got into the white truck. Then, what just happened with that white van or whatever. And so he went into the house with the family and then got into their truck. So this is at least the fourth one.
And then there's going to be a very dangerous confrontation, because this guy is not going away easily. There's just no way at this point that he is willing to give up. And whatever steam he lost running up that block. He's now comfortably in the driver's seat of a brand new work truck, and you could tell. I mean, he's having.
I don't know what they're thinking, Angel Wings, what the police are thinking, because there's a couple times they could have got him for sure, So I don't know. Maybe they want a little bit of adventure and hoping nobody die in the midst, but let's see.
We don't even know. I mean, there could be a full tank in that truck, so he may have a whole new fresh tank to play with here as he now travels down Mayor Road at 70 miles per hour. Traveling at a high rate of speed on a road that can't be more than 45 miles per hour speed limit. Now back into another residential neighborhood.
I don't think if he has a gun in his possession, because he probably would have shot the family that chased him when he was going after this gun, I'm thinking. Unless deep down he's such a great guy, he doesn't want to do that. That would be his last resort. But I'm thinking he would have used it on the family that was chasing him, if that's the case.
Not to mention, he almost took out at least one person in that driveway and a dog that was underneath as well. I hope everybody is okay back there. But now we have to follow this until the end here because the sun is going down and still no visual of law enforcement within sight here. So we're going to try and keep the camera on him and hope that somebody can triangulate those officers.
Not sure of the exact state, but it's Southern California.
Into this residential neighborhood as he makes these random turns, now making a left turn onto Rainier Avenue off of Fidel at a high rate of speed. I mean, I just hope nobody is out walking this neighborhood because this person is just speeding right through.
Trying to fix the screen. Hold on.
Walmart's Black Friday deals for days every Monday is a huge deal. Get a $25 Disney Princess doll with kids' dress and accessories, plus other hot deals. Join Walmart Plus and you can shop online 7 hours.
I'll mute the advertisement. And here we go. Yes, Angel Wings. All the high-speed chases I've seen this year was from California. I'm from New Jersey. I know New Jersey used to be real bad with that in the 80s and 90s. Well, they were bad with stealing cars. I'm not sure about the chase, but they were always stealing cars in Jersey. How could he be chased and still steal a car? I know. This is just crazy. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, look at this. Over the median again, going the wrong way on Florence Avenue. Going the wrong way, head on with additional traffic down Florence Avenue. And look at this, coming up on another major intersection, a left turn northbound on Painter Avenue. To answer your question, David, that original van, I think he hotwired. I have to believe that the keys in this truck were already inside the vehicle because he just ran away with that way too quickly, unless he, as you mentioned, is a really gifted car thief. In any event, there have been several major felonies that we have witnessed here this evening, and now a wild chase continuing northbound Painter Avenue with several black and whites behind him, but again, having trouble to keep up. Again, the speeds he's traveling and the dangerous tactics. No problem going the wrong way against traffic, 75 miles per hour on Los Nietos Road and Shoemaker Avenue. So, again, a very, very light traffic here, and it wouldn't matter anyways because when there is traffic, he just seems to ram into everybody in his way. So we can only hope that the traffic stays light and hope that maybe they can get some more officers into the area in front of him, not just following him from behind and chasing him, but try and triangulate in front of him. Very difficult because he's not, driving in any kind of a pattern. A spike strip obviously is pointless. Some cross traffic there through the red light at Santa Fe Springs Road. Now well into Santa Fe Springs as he continues northbound here. Only a couple lanes to play with, maybe only one lane. I can't really tell, but he's continuing at a high rate of speed around that FedEx truck at about 70 to 80 miles per hour.
Angel Wings, Mallory apologizes for accidentally removing your comment. I can't see that on StreamYard. It doesn't show me that. I would have to be looking on my phone on YouTube, so I can't see that it was removed. So it's okay, Hermit. How's work going, Nani? Nani's at work. It's just about to be 9 here, but she's, what is it, 4 p.m. there, Nani? Did you see your emperor today? Yeah, all it said was California is wild. Oh yeah, I saw that part. It still shows on my side though. Look, I can still put it up because I'm on StreamYard. 10 a.m. here. Yeah. Mallory is an hour ahead of me. She's in Nova Scotia. Oh, so you guys changed time too, Mallory? Because you're still an hour ahead. You do that daylight savings time too, then? Nani is disturbed. I'm so disturbed.
It's unbelievable.
I can't even do my work.
I mean, he's on a bona fide crime spree here. We can only be thankful that it didn't appear that anybody in that home was hurt. At the very least, we have to be thankful for that. But it'll be a miracle if it remains that way throughout the course of this new pursuit now. Again, as you mentioned, in the third vehicle that we have seen him in today.
Guys,
you're right. It's been about 25 minutes since this all started, I want to say. Is that right? About 25 minutes? Maybe, yeah, a little bit closer to 40 minutes.
It's 42.
Yeah, and he was going away from the freeway here on Slauson. Now he's turned around and heading back towards the freeway. I wonder if he's looking for an opportunity to get back on the freeway. He is on Sorensen Avenue with a little more traffic in his way here, but he's heading back in the westbound direction here. So he was going eastbound Slauson, and for some reason, and he hasn't done this very often, but for some reason, he just turned around, very randomly turned around, back towards the freeway, and I wonder, my gut tells me he's looking for an entrance ramp. A close call there, another residential street along Sorensen Avenue, that Anaheim PD ship still right over him. They have been relentless as well, staying right on top of him. At least they have been able to do that and call out his location for all of these neighboring agencies. Now, LA County Sheriff is going to be getting involved here at some point. We are in Santa Fe Springs, in LA County Sheriff's jurisdiction. We've already seen several agencies, including Anaheim PD, Fullerton PD, and CHP, try to apprehend this suspect at various points, but he has done a masterful job of evading authorities while creating a lot of horror and havoc in Orange County and now back in LA County here on another residential street, a very random turn. So no destination of mine. I thought maybe he was trying to get to the freeway. Doesn't look like it. Just trying to maybe look for a spot to hide out, thinking this through. Maybe I don't know how familiar he is with this neighborhood, but maybe he's just looking for an opportunity to hide out. And you just have to, your thoughts right now are with everybody who lives in this neighborhood. That's what I'm thinking about. I mean, he is in a small little residential neighborhood here at Riesling and Wellsford. And if he decides to dump that vehicle once again, we already know what he's capable of. And so I just hope, the best place.
I gotta pause this guy for a minute because I was waiting for him to stop talking for a second, but he's not. He's like me. He's like, oh my God, he loves to talk. So anyway, but he's good at what he does. He makes it a bit adventurous and everything like that. He just forgets about how many cars someone stole for the day and about how many minutes it's been ongoing for. But everything else, I like it. He sounds like we're at a horse race or something like that. It's real sporty. Let me see. Nani says, I am disturbed. I can't even do my work. Didn't your boss say he's not paying you to work, Nani? All right. That's not what you get paid for. You get paid for showing up and sitting there and being beautiful. Okay. Yes, it's 4 p.m. Your life is traumatizing me. I'm sorry, Nani. 9:00 p.m. here. Oh, wow. Does that say p.m.? Oh, a.m. Okay, we're on the same time zone then. Okay, good. Yeah, we do daylight savings time also. Okay. I caught the Emperor steering as always. Yeah, I told you he is. He does.
Right now, quite frankly, with guys, would be the freeway. If he gets on the freeway, it's a much more manageable and contained atmosphere. But once you get into these residential streets with a dangerous madman behind the wheel like this, anything is possible. We've already seen it, and you can see that night sun coming on. Compliments of the Anaheim Police Department, Angel One right overhead as he continues these random turns. That, I think, was LA County's helicopter. So now 2 law enforcement helicopters following his each and every move. He's not going to get away, guys. They are going to get him off the road at all costs. This is not going to come. He's speeding up for sure. He's back on Sorensen.
My daughter teaches in South Carolina. My dad lives in North Carolina. And I need to drive.
Right, well, the question becomes: look at this. He's full speed at the end of Sorensen into a parking lot, and I think this is a shopping center at This is the Marketplace Shopping Center at Magnolia Avenue in Hadley. Okay. People walking through this parking lot. He's slowing down a little bit at least, but he's weaving his way through this parking lot, a very busy parking lot, as he tries to look for an outlet. You have to wonder, he's very aware of that night sun coming from the helicopter, and I can only imagine that that night sun is agitating him even more. So at least we've made it through there without any trouble. He's made his way through that parking lot, now back onto Hadley Street, where you can see squarely that night sun is on him. And hopefully that doesn't cause him to amp things up even more than they already are. But as you mentioned, David, we do not know what the original want was. It was an attempted traffic stop. He failed to pull over, failure to yield. But obviously there is much, much more to this story. And from the very beginning, I was questioning whether that original black Honda Civic even belonged to him. And from what we're witnessing here, my bet is that was likely a stolen vehicle as well. In any event, this is the 3rd vehicle we've seen him in through another major street here through the red light, continuing, I think, northbound on Hadley Street.
All right, Angel Wings, Hermesy Frog, 92. If you have a yes or no question, whenever you get ready, you can drop it in the chat, and I'll respond in the chat. Not verbally, but in the chat. Oh my God, here we go with another commercial. I'm sorry, guys. I did have the premium account, but then I...
My friend used to pay $163 for car insurance.
We're going to meet this.
Now look how much he pays.
If Nani, Hermesy Frog, Angel Wings, whenever you guys decide to throw a yes or no in the chat, I will answer it in there. I don't know. The response could be delayed, though, so because we're watching this chase, but I will get to it. Come on, why isn't it on? Come on. Here we go. What part of South Carolina, Angel Wings, do you live in? Or what county?
He's in front of a school, guys. He's in front of a school. Lots of people walking in front of this school.
Okay, nice.
David, he just sped past an elementary school with a whole bunch of people walking the street. Thankfully, he did not hit any of them. He is slowing down a little bit. I'm not sure what elementary school that was, quite frankly, but he's now on Beverly Boulevard at Haviland Avenue. And as the sun has set, obviously, you can see we are now in darkness as he continues the pursuit through these residential streets. The only light that we're working with is that night sun from the LA County Sheriff's Department. Looks like he's found himself in a dead end. He's at a dead end at the end of Alta Avenue, putting it in reverse, and he's going to reverse his way back out of here. We'll see if there's any black and whites waiting for him on the other side here. Let's widen out just a little bit, Rob. See what's waiting for him as he comes out the other end of Alta Avenue. Nobody. There's nobody in his way here. He's going to continue, get back onto Beverly Boulevard, southbound or westbound Beverly Boulevard here in Santa Fe Springs, and no law enforcement in sight, guys. He is slowing down a little bit. Yep, go ahead, Giovanna.
Oh, you 10 minutes away from Augusta, Georgia? That's funny. That's where I was going to move. I was there all last year, really. Or multiple times.
I've got to be honest. I can't imagine them taking that tactic in this type of a situation. They have to swarm him. They have to swarm him and get him off the road at all costs. And by the way, if they were trying to bring down the temperature, they would not have that night sun on him. That night sun is very agitating. He is clearly aware that law enforcement is on him, even though there's nobody right behind him. This is a pursuit. As far as we are aware, they are still in pursuit mode, trying to make their way in here. We just have to assume that they're just having a little trouble doing that.
Good morning, Lily. How are you, love? Oh, that's exactly where I was moving, Angel Wings. But you know, family was doing spells, and we just not even gonna discuss that right now. How's everything, Lily? Yeah, I heard in North Augusta. I was out there all last year, girl. Me and the ex-fiance, we had a ball, actually.
Yep, got it. Okay, guys, there is about 7 black and whites about a half a mile in front of him, trying to cut him off at the end of Beverly Boulevard here. We'll see how this plays out, but they are trying to keep up with him, trying to move into position. Keeping up with him really is the wrong word. They're not really able to do that because he's driving so dangerously and so recklessly and occasionally at really high rates of speed. And when they do pull up behind him...
Lily, I don't know the original reason for chasing him, but I know he was in one car. He left that car, went to another car. They had him back in. They could have got him. For some reason, they didn't shoot at the tire. He left that car, went to a house, went through the people's house. They chased him outside. He stole their car. This is like the 4th car he's on. They're saying it's the 3rd. It's the 4th. But he's going from car to car. I'm sure he's worn out by now because it's like almost nearly an hour went by.
He just jumps into the wrong lanes, going the wrong way into oncoming traffic. As he is right now, you see he's jumped those double yellow lines, going the wrong way down Beverly Boulevard just to get around this traffic. So they're taking a different tactic. They're trying to cut him off in front of him. Very difficult to predict where he's going to go, but at least they have the benefit of that helicopter calling out his location. Here they come at Norwalk Boulevard, about 7 black and whites at the major intersection, making a right turn on Norwalk, and there it is. Look at this. And now they're behind him. Hot pursuit again, now on Norwalk Boulevard, guys. These are going to be LA County Sheriffs. That's correct. And I think I counted at least 6 that I saw.
Yeah, up here too, Angel Wings. They're building like crazy. But that's exactly where I was supposed to move to, right where you're at.
The only good news, guys, is that as far as I could tell, Workman Mill Road is going to turn into a much more commercial area, an industrial area. If he continues further north, there are some train tracks that could get him a little bit tied up if he continues. But in any event, you see he is now using that shoulder to get around this traffic.
The thing, Lily, the police had him in their hands, in the palm of their hands, literally a couple times. He's even gotten out the cars and ran to other cars. Like, it was like no way they couldn't have gotten him. So this is crazy, but let's continue to watch the chaos. If you are a member, so if you have a question, a free yes or no question. I'll answer it in the chat, not verbally. You can throw it out at random when you feel like it for a free yes or no. If you want a detailed, obviously donate. But let's continue to watch this chase.
If the shoulder wasn't there, you could bet your bottom dollar he would just ram right through these cars if he had the opportunity. But in any event, those black and whites trying to keep up, but they can't do what he's doing. So they're going to do their best to keep up. He's got the helicopter right over him, and it's just a matter of time before this comes to another tipping point.
Yeah, I would have loved it. I loved my ex, but it's not what it is right now. So I've seen so many high speeds in California. Yes, the only ones I've seen was in California, which is crazy because I'm from New Jersey and they used to steal cars like crazy. I don't necessarily remember chases, but they would just steal the cars. But yeah, California. Be all
open road, especially this time of the night. On a weeknight, you can see some folks maybe going home, but for the most part, relatively light traffic on Workman Mill Road. Coming up on Peck, which is going to be a bit busier. So if he continues and makes a turn onto Peck Road, that'll be a different story. But right now, traveling at a high rate of speed, we'll throw that real-time speed tracker back up, and you can see he's going much faster than everybody else. That is a much, well, it looks like he's slowing down a little bit because he's got some traffic there, but you saw him do about 50 or 60 on this very narrow road. Once again, going around a little bit of traffic at Peck there, and he's going to come over the 605. That is the 605 overpass. Still now, actually, he's now turned onto Peck. He's now on Peck Road, just west of the 605.
What I love about this is I have not seen anyone get hurt yet. Like no one died. That's what, I'm liking about this, and I hope it stays the same. It's giving some people an adrenaline rush, some action, even though it's crazy and stuff like that, but I'm happy no one died. I hope we could keep it like that.
40. Yep.
Let's see. I'm in Delaware, and as soon as they hit the highway or run the light, they will call.
I'm sorry, guys. We're just taking care of a little bit of housekeeping up here, and it looks like he's now getting on the freeway. He's now on the 60 freeway, getting on from Peck Road, and now it's a whole different ball game. I can only hope, we can only cross our fingers and hope that he stays on the freeway, because that is going to take away at least some of the risk, although everybody on the freeway is certainly going to be in his path here of destruction, as we've seen this evening. CHP almost guaranteed to take this over at some point, but for now you can see those LA County Sheriff's officers managing to get on the freeway with him, but he's hugging that right lane. So he sees that traffic. This is all rush hour traffic, and it looks like if that continues, he may look to get back over to the right and get off the freeway. In any event, he's in the carpool lane now, so committed for the time being to the eastbound 60 freeway. And look at this. Yeah, just weaving around.
So, Lily, this is the truck where he ran on foot from his last van that he stole, that he hotwired. He ran inside someone's house, right? The dog came behind him, chasing him inside, but of course it wasn't a dog. It wasn't an attack dog. And then he runs out the front door. The family runs out with him. The guy of the house is about to fight him, and I don't know if it's the wife or somebody holding him back. So she don't know if this guy has a gun or anything. So the guy jumps in the car, this truck, right quick, and he just takes off. So I don't know if the key was in there or if he hotwired this one like he hotwired the last, but it was just really action packed. And I'm glad that you shared that. I didn't know Delaware had that rule for your state where once they take on the highway, they back off. That's good because it saves lives. Now, maybe if it's a murder, I don't know if they were assured what that person did, but heck yeah, because these high chases could get really intense and a lot of people could die. And is it really worth it? I don't know. All right, let's continue to watch. Yeah. Because he was literally parked at times and they could have shot at the tire and he would have just had to come out and I think they were waiting for that to go. I think one time they were
during Walmart's Black Friday deals for days, every Monday is a huge deal. Get a 25.
So one of the times where they had him back then, I think that officer might have been by himself and he might not have felt confident taking him in without backup. All right.
Recalling similar situations, nothing quite like this, but different situations where we've seen attempted carjackings on the freeway. It jumps to mind only because of what we've seen today. But in any event, you're right, David. It is going to slow down a little more. The traffic is going to get heavier. You're going to see a few more brake lights in about 2 miles off the nose. Traffic is a little bit heavier on the westbound side, but on the eastbound side, he's going to hit the brakes in about 2 miles. For the time being, those deputies are still in tow. They've fallen back a little bit, but right now, that driver has tunnel vision. He's got one mission, and he's just desperately trying to evade those deputies who have now fallen back even further. Every time he weaves through around another car in that carpool lane, they have to slow down because they are not driving the way he's driving, okay?
Is there anything about death at that museum? What is that museum based on?
They are staying back, trying to keep the public safe, but now they're in a position where they have to probably start calling in some units who are up ahead of him, like we've already seen back in Santa Fe Springs. So likely CHP setting up for a traffic break up ahead here. Maybe not quite yet because that does take some time, but ultimately if he stays on the freeway, that's what we can expect to see. We can expect to see some tactics where they start to create traffic breaks behind him and traffic breaks ahead of him by blocking off those entrance ramps. And we'll see what they do with the exit ramps. But that all requires manpower and personnel, and we don't know what they have ready at their disposal at the moment. But in any event, those calls are going out now, and California Highway Patrol ready to help out the LA County Sheriff's Department here as we continue eastbound on the Pomona Freeway.
I'm getting back to your question, Angel Wings. Let me see what else is they saying in the chat first. Remind me of the OJ chase. That was crazy. But OJ didn't go from one car to the next, did he? No, it was his car. It was his car. Yeah, Lily, it was some craziness going on. So he was about to get beat up and getting chased by cops. Yeah, yeah. Oh my God. It was very action-packed previously. Yeah, there was a lot of action going down, actually. They should have been doing that. Where are the Highway Patrol? I know, it's crazy. Mars Museum and its period art pieces and black art. Okay. There's a potential because I see the Two of Cups here, but let me see. And that was the first one.
He's basically been gassing it and flooring it wherever he's had the opportunity. Now, this is concerning. He's now on the shoulder, but he's gotten all the way back over to the right. As I mentioned, that traffic that I was talking about, that's what you're looking at here. It's too much traffic for his liking, and I predict that he's going to take one of these upcoming exit ramps here. So we'll look out for that as we try and come around the driver's side here in just a minute. But he is hugging that right lane, and I'm not exactly sure this is going to be. Let me just double check.
Lonnie, stop it. This chase is not costing you your job. Your boss told you do not get paid to work there, okay? You have not worked since you've been there. How many years you've been there? This is saving your job, okay? This is saving your job.
Here, I think this is going to be perhaps. That might be.
I'm getting back to
Rose Hills Road, the next exit ramp here. In any event, he is committed. Look at this. He's actually moving over to the left. So maybe committing to the 60 here. I hope that's the case. But in any event, he, as you mentioned, Giovanni, he's just flooring it wherever he has the opportunity, just trying to create distance and space with those deputies behind him.
Yeah, Lily, but the first three, I believe he hot-wired, and he hot-wires fast, fast, fast. He does not play games, okay? But I don't know how he can hot-wire that fast, but he does. This one, we're assuming they left the keys because it was like 2 seconds. The other ones took more like 15 seconds, you know?
Well, he certainly sees it. I don't think. Oh, there it is. There it is. He's off. It's going to be Azusa Avenue. And he can make a left or a right. Oh, he's cutting that guy off, making a wild right turn there. And now southbound Azusa Avenue. Southbound Azusa Avenue. Too much traffic for him on the 60 freeway. And now the pursuit continues off the freeway onto Surface Street.
He's very experienced.
We'll see if the speeds continue as they have been, but looks like he may think that he's lost those units on the ground. Still see that night sun shining a light on him, but I don't see those deputies just yet. Not sure if they were able to get off the freeway with him.
And the cops
are being directed to. I'm not sure if they're off the freeway yet. In any event, he's turned off of Azusa onto Colima Road. And you can just see all of these turns put him onto very highly trafficked areas for the most part because of the time of the day. It's literally the middle of rush hour at 5:40 on a Wednesday afternoon, and every turn he makes, he sees brake lights for the most part, and you can see folks just trying to get home without any idea what's coming up behind them. He's already ruined several people's day, but fortunately, at least from what we could tell, does not appear to be. That's a weed whacker that fell off the back of that truck, by the way. It appears to be a gardening truck, guys. There is a lot of landscaping equipment in the back of the bed of that pickup truck. Excuse me. But in any event, that appeared to be a weed whacker that fell off there, and he's continuing at a high rate of speed, very dangerously, weaving around even the very few cars that there are in this residential neighborhood. He, again, has no problem ramming into anybody in his way, but he's trying to avoid them now.
Yeah, I was bad at locking my doors.
It appears to be a brand new truck. If you look, that appears to be paper plates that are flapping in the back there. So very likely a newer model it looks like a Chevy. It's a Chevy. Yeah, it's a Chevy pickup, and he's continuing now around this person. But man, he is just. I just. Every time he gets into these residential neighborhoods, I worry for not only those cars in his way, but all of the people who live here. If he decides to do anything crazy, which he's already done a lot of crazy things, it could get so dangerous. That incident where he ran through that house could have ended in a deadly situation. There was obviously a struggle there. I'm just grateful that from what we observed, nobody was hurt, but there's no guarantee that it's going to end that way. In any event, he's continuing through this residential suburb here. It's going to be, looks like Crosshaven Drive at Calle Madrid. If you live in this neighborhood or know anybody who lives in this neighborhood, you are urged to stay inside because this is a dangerous pursuit that is speeding through your neighborhood. Uh-oh. All right, coming up on a red light here. He's on the wrong side of the road, northbound Fullerton. That's Colima. He can make a turn there, or if he continues north, that would put him back on the 60, but it looks like he's made a left turn onto Colima Road. Again, a lot more traffic on Colima as well as he makes that westbound turn. I still don't see anybody. Few units a ways back, so they're all behind us, but they're just a ways back. As he comes up on another red light, trying to get around them. Lots of cross traffic here as he continues through that red light, and he's able to make it through. So Colima Road, westbound, is where we are. The helicopter's still overhead, and those sheriff's deputies trying desperately to catch up. We don't know that. That was a guess on my part. That's what I have a feeling, but that means nothing. We have nothing to confirm that it was a stolen vehicle, only to say that they tried to pull him over for some reason. Not sure what that reason is. Oh! Oh my goodness! A close call there onto the median, over the median, and now continuing after missing that cross traffic just by a hair.
Okay, so I see why he's saying that's the third vehicle. I'm seeing why he's saying that was the third vehicle that was stolen, because perhaps the first one he's not counting as stolen, because he said he doesn't know for sure if it was stolen. I'm gonna get to your comments in a second. Sorry to interrupt the adventure. This is gonna take a half a second. Let's see. I promised I'd only comment in the live about it, but where is it? Where is it? It's not up. Well, anyway, in a little bit, I thought I had it up. I will flash across the screens the cards I got for you. There it is. Why is it not coming up? What the card that I got for you? Oh, I know where it is. Hold on. Right there. So Angel Wings, I'm getting a yes that you will meet somebody there. There's the Two of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Sun. All right. So you can play this back. Let's get that off the screen. That's your read. And we're going to go back into this. Press play.
Just by a hair. Look at this. Officers able to shut down that intersection. We'll see if we start to see that happen again if he continues in the same direction. But there is now, it looked like maybe an undercover vehicle at that intersection. Look at that. They're now cutting him off and shutting down these intersections ahead of him. It's a very hard thing to do, by the way. It's very, very good that they were able to do that for 2 intersections in a row. They can't continue that, but if they can continue to try and leapfrog his trajectory along Colima Road here, that will help things dramatically. It looks like they've got another intersection blocked off here at Puente Hills and Colima, so it's going to be another dangerous situation, but no cross traffic as those deputies have shut down the intersection, giving him a wide berth to speed through the red light, and now continuing westbound on Colima Road. But just the mere act of shutting down the freeway, it saves lives because it stops all of the traffic. Whatever the light traffic signal says, everybody comes to a stop, and this guy can just speed right through these intersections and not kill anybody. So he's continuing at 90 miles per hour on Colima here, and here come those black and whites. Now they're closing in on him.
This really gives a reality check to lock your doors, guys. I know I'm bad with that too. Shit.
No, he is jumping from jurisdiction to jurisdiction. Now coming up on Hacienda Heights. We were in Roland Heights, and now for the first time, we're in Hacienda Heights, basically paralleling the 60 freeway. So just a few blocks north of him is the 60 freeway. So we're going westbound on Colima Road, and if he continues in this direction, he'll come up on the 605. So 605 off ahead of him, the 60 freeway off to his right. And those deputies clearly closing in on him, giving him a little bit less space. And if they have an opportunity, which they can't with all of this other traffic in their way, but if they have an opportunity, they will pit him. They will pit him and do whatever it takes to get him off the road. But that assumes that those officers are pretty qualified. Losing control, up on the curb, losing control, crashing into another car. Crashed into another car. And it looked like he was trying to evade that deputy again. He was coming up right behind him. And
this man gonna be aggressive action,
jumping the curb, tearing off somebody else's bumper. Just added to the list, guys. But the pursuit now continuing on Colima through another intersection. Here's another red light. We'll see what he does here. More cross traffic coming through, and now a southbound turn onto South Hacienda Boulevard. Presumably, those deputies will make the turn with him and try and close in on him once again. There he is.
I'm assuming before this guy, the family who he took this truck from, parked the truck. I guarantee you he just came from the gas station because his truck had to be filled because this dude has been going on for a long time with this one truck. He just filled up.
About maybe 4 or 5 car lengths back. If he slows down at all, they will close that gap, but every time they do that, he just basically speeds up. It's exceptionally dangerous, but you know what? We've seen situations where desperate times call for desperate measures. I think the bigger factor is the fact that there's so many innocent people around him. If they have a straightaway, and obviously they can't do it at like 60 miles per hour, but it's a heavy truck, by the way, so it wouldn't be the easiest pit in the world. But in any event, he's threading the needle, one lane going, one lane coming, southbound Hacienda Road. Cars pulling over, make room for him. But thankfully, in this situation, at least you have the lights and sirens from those deputies right behind him. So you have folks naturally pulling over because they hear the emergency sirens behind them. But this is a very narrow road here. Hacienda Road, as you mentioned, one lane going, one lane coming, and he's going around everybody over the double yellow lines just to get away from that deputy. Ooh. It's a windy road. It's a windy road, and he's having trouble. No boundaries, no inhibitions. He is going for it. I mean, I think he's pretty well aware of how this is going to end, and it's not going to be pretty. He's basically enjoying his final minutes of freedom here because there is just no chance at this point, no chance whatsoever that he gets away. Off-roading. He's going to be in trouble here. He's going to be in trouble. He's off the road at a high rate of speed. He may spin out here. All right, back on Hacienda Road. He's gonna, oh, man, he just missed that one. Missed that car barely. It's a windy road that's going to meet up with Hacienda Road on the other end, also called Hacienda Road, where it'll have a little more room to play with. But right now, it's a windy road with a lot of traffic in both directions. He's now going the wrong way, and here come separate deputies in the oncoming lanes of traffic. But really, what can they do? I mean, other than get into a head-on collision, which is not an option, they're going to have to turn around now and hopefully triangulate more units ahead of him here, which there will be another major intersection off his nose here. But in any event, he's now back into oncoming lanes of traffic over the double yellow lines at times at a high rate of speed once again. Oh, man, this is it just takes your breath away with every intersection that he blows through.
Angel Wings, this person you may meet at the museum may be Aquarius season.
Another residential neighborhood with very narrow streets. Looks like he's not. Okay, so that's El Rancho Drive, and a series of deputies now following him into this neighborhood, or at least two. Okay, so these are the two that were coming. They turned around with them. Those original deputies, just to put this in perspective, appear to have fallen back. They could not keep up with his driving on Hacienda Road, but those two that were coming in the opposite direction are now right behind him. So two brand new deputies engaged in this hot pursuit along El Dorado Avenue here in Hacienda Heights. We are, it looks like a dead end. It's a cul-de-sac. This is scary. This is scary. A cul-de-sac, they're going to come face-to-face with this suspect, and you guys know, and our viewers know, what he's capable of in this situation.
Yes.
He's already jammed into several vehicles, including deputy vehicles, and there he is again, right through.
This is what he's been doing all
and now,
day.
Oh, man, continuing right out of the neighborhood. He's going to get right out. I mean, he's weaseling his way out of these predicaments, and I just don't know how much longer this could go on. I just can't fathom it.
Crazy. No one died though, right? So we still good. We just got
nothing they could do. Yeah, right.
Oh my God, Lily said the police are just moving out the way, almost like he getting a police escort. For real. I know.
Uh-oh. He's going to come head-to-head here. He's going to come head-to-head with another sheriff's deputy, and he's just going to go around him. That's the protocol, and you can see they're following protocol. They're pulling over, running around. They're not going to box him in. And part of the reason, guys, is because these tactics, look at this. He's going out of the neighborhood where there are about a half a dozen. Oh! Right through those deputies. Again, just missing them.
Oh, my God.
Unbelievable. There's about a dozen black and whites, a sea of orcas trying to keep up with him. And they just have nothing. No tools at their disposal at the moment to get him off the road. I can tell you that part of this is tactical protocol within the department, because there are other agencies that would treat this a little bit differently. Right now, they are sticking with the book and basically just trying to. Okay, I've just told that he is facing now 3 charges of ADWs, assault with a deadly weapon on a law enforcement officer, on top of all the other crimes that we've witnessed here this afternoon, but just to kind of add it to the list. But you can see how many cops are pulling in here. It's unbelievable.
They're going to want to meet him after and get his autograph. Shoot, what the heck?
It is. He's backtracking on that same windy road, which again has 1 lane going, 1 lane in the opposite direction, and at times he just went around traffic by off-roading into the shrubs almost. It was a miracle he was able to maintain his composure there, but spinning up a lot of dust. It's a narrow road and about a dozen black and whites behind him. But that tire, I think his back left tire is he did hit something. Look at that. More sparks flying. Not sure if it's coming from the wheel well or if it's coming from that equipment, but something is making metal, and I got to wonder if all that stuff in the bed of that pickup truck was strapped down. Very possibly not. We've already seen one weed whacker.
Oh, my God. He needs a new car. He done destroyed this guy's car.
Yeah, I think I'm being told it may be the result of one of those collisions earlier on the same road before he made his way into that neighborhood, possibly. We're going to try, by the way, to get on the other side, get on the driver's side, and catch a glimpse of that left rear tire to see what he's working with back there. But something back there was hitting the pavement, creating those sparks. There you see more sparks actually coming from the front. It's coming from the front left. Front left sparks.
You're gonna have to tell
somebody. We'll see what his trends look like, but he's missing the tire again. He's missing the tire. Okay, so by the way, this is not the first time we've seen this in this pursuit. Last time.
Yeah, he missed his last tire went. That's how he got this car.
Yeah, there's no way. There's no way he's going to continue these turns, especially at these speeds. And they're going to close in on him when he does. But again, there are so many innocent people in the immediate vicinity of this. If it ended right now and the vehicle was disabled, there is just so much crossfire, so much collateral in his way here. Civilians that are just in danger every time. I see every. Oh man, I just
Lily, assault with a deadly weapon.
Not keep up with this guy. He's going to lose it. He's going to lose control of this vehicle, and it's going to end very ugly. But at least for the time being, right. More.
Oh God, here we go with.
I get that recipe from my grandma.
My grandmother could come.
And press mute on that. The helicopter was gassed up too. True. Yeah, the helicopter was gassed. I didn't think of that, Lily. That's a good one. The helicopter was gassed. Mm-hmm. That's a great point. It's like no end to this. What's going on? Shoot.
You're starting to get a better idea of how much law enforcement is dedicated to getting this guy off the road. There's about a dozen units behind him. We just saw another half dozen in front of him in the opposite lanes, and now he is continuing at a high rate of speed on a straightaway portion of Hacienda Boulevard, coming up on Colima Road once again if he decides to get back on Colima.
Oh,
but look at that. He's losing that rim.
His other
He's
truck
on
was
borrowed
doing the
time
same
with
thing
this
with me.
truck.
That's why he left it and got this one. He left it on the highway. He ran through somebody's house. The dog chased him, ran out front, got chased by the family, ran into this truck and took off. And now this one is doing the same daggone thing. He need to get a Hummer next. He want to stay on the road for a while. Oh my God. Lily says, watch he find another car and police just gonna sit there and let him get into it and continue to chase. Yes. Some of them enjoying this. Poor long guy, Lily says, I hope he has good insurance.
Barely maneuvering. You see, we're very fortunate that he's on a straightaway section of street here, but if he has to make any tight turns at any speed, it's going to be very difficult for him. But at the very least, you're going to start to see that wheel come apart, and eventually the axle won't be able to turn. But that's obviously a heavy-duty truck. It's built for all kinds of situations, and these are not easy to break down, but you can see he's definitely testing the limits of this truck, and now without that front left tire, it's only a matter of time. Now those deputies have fallen back once again because he's blowing through these red lights, continuing at a high rate of speed, 70 miles per hour at what cannot be more than about a 45 mile per hour speed limit, and he's blowing through all these intersections with cross traffic. So many close calls. It's a miracle we haven't seen anybody get hurt. Now under the freeway, that I believe was the 605. The 60, excuse me. Oh, crashing into a Jeep, crashing into another vehicle here, and wiping him out off the road. He just took out another vehicle, rammed into him, heavy damage. I hope that person's okay. Up on the curb, and now he's trying. Look at this again, ramming into more cars and trucks. Head on. Unbelievable. Head on with another car. And here comes not even a pit maneuver, but they rammed into him from behind into a gas station. Folks getting gas at the corner of Gale and Hacienda.
Oh my God,
into a gas pump. And now he's going to try and get out probably. But he's going to put it in reverse. Back in reverse towards that deputy. Look at this. Ramming into the front end. They're shooting. They're shooting at him. They're shooting. We're going to wind down. And they are now firing into the cab of that pickup truck.
The other one's
unbelievable. They are using force. Deadly force is being employed at this moment to try and stop this madness in the middle. They are stopped. They have stopped. The wheel is off. That front left wheel is off. Yeah. Is it still going? Still going. So his foot's on the gas. Unbelievable. Foot on the gas. Bullets flying through that truck. And now we'll see, as they surround the vehicle, multiple teams and K9 units already on the scene here, surrounding the vehicle, at least the rear of the vehicle. They can't surround it completely, obviously. They don't want to create a crossfire situation.
And I won't be able to stop. This is going to be bad. Yes. Yeah.
Somebody's hurt. It looks like that's the driver. That's the driver. It looks like the driver of that car that he rammed head on into. It looks like he's being arrested. He's being detained for some reason. Not sure what that's about, but we'll focus on the truck for now. We'll focus on the truck. Obviously, more to that story.
Wait,
but clearly, it's ending in a crash with several vehicles, including that one right there. And you can see he's still gassing it, creating a lot more smoke.
My God,
the vehicle's not going anywhere. It's completely disabled.
Wait. They say, I looked down for a second. I must have missed it. The person that he hit is getting arrested? What the heck?
Something just went through that driver's side window.
Ooh, imagine the people who
He's still gassing it.
The chase and saying that his truck, right?
Multiple bullet holes through the driver's side window, guys. Those are shotgun shells. Those are high caliber shotgun shells that have now fired right through that driver's side window, most likely putting an end to this.
Great point, Lily. Yeah, because he would have done more by now. From what I've seen in the past, he would have done more if he's alive. But let's see. So Lily said,
yeah, this has come to an end, guys. I hate to tell you, but well, I'm happy to say that this has come to an end. But obviously, a treacherous and
it's like he wanted to die today. He woke up like he wanted to die
for the suspect. So we will see.
So this guy, he wanted to go out.
If those wheels finally stop spinning, which it appears that they have, you can see dozens and dozens of officers at the corner of Gale and Hacienda Boulevard. Canine units at the ready. They are going to approach eventually. It could take a lot of time in some cases.
It's like almost like he wanted to commit suicide, but he don't want to do it himself. You know?
Into the cab. Unfortunately, really hard to see through the front windshield because if we get in front of it, you see the awning from the gas station would be concealing it. So we really can't get a good view into the driver's seat just yet.
Yeah.
But we've got to.
Yeah, that's crazy. They definitely hit him. They had to.
A whole bunch. There's smaller rounds in the rear window, large shotgun shells through the front window. It's just a wait and see game at this point. They are eventually.
For most adventure he had,
obviously treating this with kid glove care, but obviously they have to take their time before just approaching the vehicle. And they have there's a fire though. The vehicle's on fire. The vehicle's on fire, and that's going to require the fire department. They're going to have to pull him out. Absolutely. They're going to have to pull him out of the driver's seat. This is not over by any stretch. Yeah, I think that last officer tried to ram into him intentionally, but then he put it in reverse and ran right back into him. There were multiple. I mean, if you ask how many black and whites have been hit, I've lost count, quite frankly. So I can't tell you exactly how many. There were a whole bunch of parked cars and cars in traffic at the end of that pursuit before that major intersection. And there was one Jeep, a white Jeep soft top, that he got wiped out completely. I hope he's okay. They're going to have to check on him.
Uh-oh, here we go with a commercial.
Are you driving way less than you used to? Do you have a clean driving record? Are you over 20?
Let's mute this. Oh, here we go. We could skip it. Skip. Lord, not the gas station and boom. Yep. Okay, exactly. It could cause a fire. Okay, I was wondering if they had an extinguisher in one of the patrol cars. I hope so. Shoot, I looked away for a second. Did they have the extinguisher? Is that what happened, Lily? I was also concentrating on something else. Is that what happened? You off work now, Nani? Honestly, Angel,
thank you.
It's a lot. I'm glad they.
All right, guys. I'm being told that obviously we don't know what his condition is inside that vehicle, but they have reason to believe he is armed inside that vehicle. So now it appears that they are aware of a weapon potentially inside that vehicle. That's gonna the whole truck has been a weapon this entire time, obviously. But if there's a weapon inside that vehicle, that adds to the calculus as they approach the vehicle. But in any event, they're going to try and get clear eyes on him before opening them a lot of time. This could turn into an extended standoff potentially,
armed or not,
unless they decide that they want to be more aggressive. Obviously, go ahead. Sorry.
Height.
Oh, what? Oh.
You think he's armed, Lily? I'm about to knock out. Okay. Nani about to clock out. Nani, you feel he's armed? All right. I wonder. I'm doing 2. I picked 2. Now I'm like, y'all shot this man up and basically letting him bleed out if he happened to still be alive. Yeah. That's what I felt too. I wonder if they even caught the ambulance yet. Unless it was in the truck he took. He would have been shooting at them, I think, too. Yeah. Because I was thinking he would have been shooting at the family whose truck he took because they were running towards him, you know? I didn't see him shoot at anybody, so I don't think he's armed. But right, Lily? She thinks too. Okay, me too. Exactly. The urgency is not there. I get it. He is a criminal, but he is still a human being. Right. And there was a lot of things. They didn't even try to take him in. Like from the beginning, they could have shot at his tire. He was backed in. He only had a small room to back out. And he did it. And they just stood there and watched him. They could have shot the tire out. My opinion. And that happened another time as well, where they could have just shot the tire out. Because it wasn't moving. I could see if it was moving and he was on a highway, but there was a couple times the truck was at a standstill. It wasn't moving. So, I mean, he would have just took off running, but maybe they could have chased him or something. I don't know. If he did something crazy, that is not him facing justice, right? And people do have, mental health episodes, breakdowns, go through things in life. So that's to be considered as well. And I don't know. If Laura Shortlegs watches this on a replay, because I would like you to say what you think on this one, Laura. A D. Jalissa.
Great news.
Mama Diamond. Even in the cul-de-sac. Yeah, even in the cul-de-sac. Great point. Lily, you make a lot of great points. You need to be on a panel one day.
So, David and Ellen, they're preparing to fire more rounds into the cab, less than lethal rounds, we believe. And it's unclear. My question becomes, because we were told it might be a pepper ball, but in any event, is it to clear the window to gain visibility, or is it because they still see movement inside the vehicle? The pepper ball leads me to believe that they would have reason to believe that maybe there's movement in the vehicle. It seems unlikely from what we're witnessing here, but in any event, they are preparing to fire more less than lethal rounds into the cab of that truck. So something to watch out for as we continue to watch this play out on the corner of Hacienda Boulevard and Gale Avenue. Not clear on where those shots will be fired from, but it certainly looks like it'll come from that's what I think as well. That's what it seems to be. Yep.
Uh-oh.
During Walmart's Black Friday Deals for Days, every Monday is a huge deal.
Angel Wing says, and I guess if y'all want, we can fast forward it and get down to the nitty gritty of what's going on. Angel Wing says, dang, he is dead and not trying to run out. Yeah, I think so, because that's what we seen the whole time he would get out.
When you think about the number of lives that he's put in danger over the last 90 minutes, I mean, it's just bewildering. But in any event, here comes an arrest team. They're going to approach with shields up, guns drawn, and they've got tactical tools at their disposal if they face any resistance. But the first order of business is going to be clearing that driver's side window. The glass breaker is being employed, ramming the driver's side window, and now getting a much clearer view that we will keep somewhat
live. He'd be running away.
There is movement. He's moving. He is moving. I saw his hand. The back seat appears clear. Now they'll try. It looks like he's injured, and it looks like they're going to make an attempt to open that door, but it's not open yet. They may just pull him through the windshield. They may pull him through that window, guys. I have a feeling they will just pull him right through the driver's side window without bothering with the door. We don't know what kind of condition he's in, but you saw what I saw, which was his hand moving. It looked like he maybe had crawled into the passenger seat, and there you go. They're going around the passenger side to bring him out. Wow. Stepping out of the vehicle. Whoa. What in the world? I'm sorry. I'm speechless. I mean, this is just,
yeah, but like we said, he didn't have any. He's alive, but he didn't have any firearms on him.
Incredible. It was an actual miracle.
How many years do you think he'll get? It's like felony upon felony. This would be like. You think he'll get life or what? I think a minimum of 45 years. Oh wow, look at the guy. He's still alive. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Whip him from old and you said whip him for the old and the new. See, he needs to thank God because he is there for. Yes, that's why Nani knows. I told somebody recently who's been through a lot. He has this scar on his face.
It's almost hard to believe it's over. I can't believe what we just saw.
Thank God. You know who that is, Nani. He needs to thank God. This is unbelievable.
That's one of the wildest things about this. We were right over Knott's Berry Farm, and as they apprehended two suspects inside the park after locking down Soak City, we turned around. Anaheim PD's airship was heading to another pursuit, and we literally turned around, and here came this Honda Civic flying up the 90 freeway right past Knott's Berry Farm. And that's when the pursuit was on once again. From one to another, we stumbled on this one, and the rest is literally history.
It's definitely a minimum of that.
I mean, this is up there, guys. I always go back to the RV, like David said, but this was breathtaking and far more dangerous when we think about just the way it ended. I mean, bullets flying at the end of such a dangerous pursuit where so many motorists were placed in harm's way. I mean, a home invasion in the middle of it with dogs under the car.
Nani, you a silly girl. She said this guy is her spirit animal. He just kept going and going and going and not giving up. And thankfully for him, the police at the beginning, they weren't they weren't trying to kill him at all, So wow. Yeah.
The car, my heart was stopping when he got into that truck with the dogs under the truck. I mean, it's just endless.
And wait, no one died, right, guys? No one died. So, all right. So let's keep
coaster of emotions up here. But thank goodness it's all over. And I've got to tell you,
use the right complexion for a lower sentence. I couldn't tell if he was very light. I couldn't tell if he was white or Spanish or whatever. But I'm trying to get more. Wait, I think. Wait, I think I'm pulling up some more information. I might have some juicy stuff for you guys in a minute. Stay on, guys. But he didn't look young, so maybe he does have some mental issues. Hope he gets help where he goes. But he did look young. Yeah. Do you think these video games help to trigger this in people, the fascination?
here comes the fire department. Here comes the fire department. They're going to check him out, and likely, in all likelihood, he will be placed into an ambulance with an escort.
They're going to whoop him for the and a new Angel
Wing. Yes, but are we looking at the van that you're looking at, the white van?
I'm getting more information.
Yep.
I'm getting more information as we speak.
Over and over again.
Yes, no one was injured. That's the true blessing. Yes. Adventure packed and no one by knocking off. All right, listen to it in the car. She's that's clocking out, guys. That's what she's doing. That's how they say it.
He had trouble driving that van
in Johannesburg in South Africa, knocking off. I think they say it up here too.
But when the van caught on fire, that's when I thought it was over. I mean, we literally saw that van catch on fire, and then he jumped out and took another. He ran. I mean, it was a full-on foot pursuit into that neighborhood. He must have ran a couple of blocks before ending up in that home and then stealing this pickup truck. It was an incredible stamina, honestly.
Let me see what you're saying. Hold on. I saw a documentary about gangs in Florida, and they were making fun of their enemies being killed, saying they lost a Fortnite match, and they referenced GTA games too. Oh, GTA games too. Shaking my head.
I'm sorry,
oh my God, that is sad. It does have something to do with it, for sure. Knocking off is when I call out. Lily said knocking off is what she calls out. That's funny. All right, I'm getting more information on this guy in the background, guys. I'll be back to discuss in a moment. Uh-oh, we about to do another commercial? I think we about to do. We're going to go ahead and
get your
mute that. And I'll come back with more facts in a sec. The heck happened to the volume? It's just dead. I don't know why it's dead. There we go. Police chase. Let me see. Suspect surrenders to officer after chase in San Gabriel Valley. All right. Dang. I don't know if this is another one. Hold on.
And I've got to tell you,
the volume just goes dead right here. All right. Give me 1 second. I'm pulling up some more information for y'all on this.
I'm sorry, David, are you talking to me?
All right, here I got some stuff. Give me 1 second. We're gonna stop sharing that. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna put something else up. We're gonna get the rundown. Share screen. Is that it? I think that's it. All right, we're gonna watch this. Here's the 4-minute breakdown on what happened.
A man in custody tonight after leading police on one of the wildest pursuits that we have seen in years. This went through Orange and LA counties.
We saw him live from Skyfox, repeatedly ramming police cruisers, smashing through rush hour traffic. Then it got more dangerous when a family tried to fend off a carjacking with a kitchen knife.
So this is a live look right now over that gas station. This is in Hacienda Heights, where police and sheriff's deputies finally took that suspect into custody.
True. Angel Wing says he may have mental health issues. You bet he has them. So now if he has mental health issues, then I wonder how much that minuses his the time that he will be charged for. Like, say for instance, they would normally give somebody, I don't know, 20 years. How long they would charge him, or how many years he would get if he is dealing with mental health issues.
Custody.
Also, where Gina Silva is live with more on what happened. Gina.
As you said, it has been one of the wildest pursuits in a very long time. And unfortunately, there were several victims. Now, right behind me, you can see that gas station. And that is the last truck that suspect stole. It is about to be towed. I tell you, the people who were watching this pursuit on live TV, they couldn't take their eyes off the screen.
It just sounded crazy, like a war zone. Blah, blah, blah.
A dangerous 2-hour pursuit ends with the driver crashing into this mobile gas station in Hacienda Heights and deputies firing non-lethal rounds. But to witnesses, it sounds like real gunshots.
When they start shooting, all the cars in this line, they start like coming out of the car.
You did watch it live, T? Are you in this? I forget what area you're in. What state are you in? Are you out in Cali?
And running, and I was like, this is crazy.
The wild pursuit started near the border of Fullerton and Buena Park. Police tried to stop the driver for a traffic violation, but he refused to stop. At times driving at speeds of 100 miles an hour through LA and Orange counties.
Oh.
The crazed driver crashed into several cars, drove on the wrong side of the road, blew through numerous red lights.
Whoa. Lots of sparks.
He broke into a white van in this Anaheim neighborhood, slammed backwards into a Fullerton police officer's cruiser. He escaped and ran the van's tires off the rims, spinning out while backing.
Yes, Steve, that's what we were discussing too. There were plenty of times that the police could have stopped him while even the car was parked, and they could have shot at the tire, but they let him go. It's like, do they really want a chase to pursue? Do they want this? I don't know what the reasoning was, or were they waiting for backup? But that was quite interesting, to say the least.
Into another cruiser. The driver stole at least 2 vehicles and broke into Andres Benitez's home.
So I literally just grabbed the kitchen knife, the one that's right there.
Let me show you that knife. It's right over here. He grabbed the knife, and what did you do with that?
I got it to a point where, I made sure that he felt threatened. And I told him, I started cussing at him, but I told him, like, you got to get out the house, man, or I'm going to have to stab you, like, right now. And when I told him that, he got a little bit like, he felt threatened. He put his hands up and he kept saying, please, please,
The suspect left, but he took Andres's work truck, a truck he and his brother had just purchased.
It hurts, because he took all of our equipment that we use, and we still have to work tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday. And I don't know how we're going to do it now.
Back at the gas station, Maria was also a victim.
For that.
The suspect rammed Andres's truck into her car.
He hit me from behind. That's the damage.
So he
Did
just
you watch
slammed
it on
into you
the
from
news?
behind.
On YouTube?
Get out of my way.
Adrian Cruz had the bad luck of being near the suspect at the end of the pursuit. He claims officers were confused.
As soon as I get out the car, the cops just smashed me, start socking me up, smashing me, throwing me in the back.
Wow!
Like if I was the dude that stole the car. And
this the one who got arrested. You remember we were wondering why somebody was getting taken in?
We're just getting by. We just got off of work. We're just trying to go home.
After all the chaos and drama, the suspect finally gave up. Police took him into custody. Investigators will be holding a news conference later tonight to give us more information.
He took all of our equipment that we use.
So I'm glad Dee said that the police was so incompetent, because we're watching it on the replay, and that's how we're feeling as well. We're also thankful that no one was hurt. So you seeing the same thing you saw live, we were feeling during the replay. So thanks for also confirming that. All right.
We use, and we still have to work tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday. And I don't know how we're going to do it now.
Back at the gas station, Maria was also a victim. The suspect rammed Andres's truck into her car.
He hit me from behind. That's the damage.
So he just slammed into you from behind.
Like, get out of my way.
Adrian Cruz had the bad luck of being near the suspect at the end of the pursuit. He claims officers were confused.
As soon as I get out the car, the cops just smashed me, start socking me up, smashing me, throwing me in the back. Like if I was the dude that stole the car. And we're just getting by. We just got off of work. We're just trying to go home.
Police now,
After all the chaos and drama, the suspect finally gave up. Police took him into custody. Investigators will be holding a news conference later tonight to give us more information on that suspect. And Alex, Christine, I'd like to mention that many of our viewers who saw our broadcast earlier tonight, they want to help the owner of that truck, the truck that is right over there, because they're hardworking people, landscapers. They had just purchased that truck, and of course now it is a complete loss, as it appears. So some of our viewers are asking, how can we help? We're going to have some information on our website.
All right. And as Dee stated, a GoFundMe was created, and they raised enough money to cover the trucks, hopefully the equipment. I'm pretty sure they probably raised some extra money too, which is good. Angel Wing says, poor long guy, hopefully he will get insurance and get a new one. And that guy who got battered or, brutalized by the police mistakenly, he's probably going to wind up suing. Yes, he should. I know I would. So all of you guys that's been commenting and in the chat, if you guys need a free question or whatever, just let me know and I got you. No one knew, just the ones that have been here. D says, don't worry about the lawn guy. He had a lot of money donated to him, and now he has the money for a new truck and new equipment. Exactly, D. Poor guy. I'm thinking he pulled up to help the guy in the truck. He gets a check. Yeah, I'm gonna look to see if I see the GoFundMe and how much he got. Hold on. Hold on. GoFundMe. Police chase guy. When you're ready, you can drop a question if you have it. GoFundMe police chase long guy, San Gabriel, right? Wait. I'm about to pull this up. Hold up. All right, I looked on my phone. It does exist. That information's out there, so I'm gonna share it. Hold on. Lawn police chase GoFundMe. All right. So we're gonna get that on the screen. Present. Share screen, Chrome tab. Here we go. All right, let's see what this says. I'll get back to your comments in 1 second. So 5 days ago, he raised $94,000. I'm sure it's probably more by now. Let's see. $94,000 raised for a landscaper after work truck stolen and wrecked in pursuit on live TV. I mean, would he consider that this has turned out to as a blessing right now? Because not only, I mean, it's paid off. So if he gets a new truck, now it would be paid off for. Like if that wasn't paid off for, and now he moves forward with buying one, he could just pay off for one for cash, you know? Shoot, or he could get another truck, keep those payments, and get a house for cash. Well, probably California, you probably can't get a house for $94,000 for cash, but every bit helps. Let me see. Oh my God, we gotta meet that. All right, let's see. Let's see how much he raised. First off, I want to start by saying thank God. I think this is the guy. Yeah, hold on. Let's see what he's saying.
How's it going, everybody? It's me, Andres Benitez. You know, the guy that had his truck stolen with the landscaping equipment. You know, it was just, I just can't thank you guys enough for the amount of support and love that you guys have been giving to me. You don't even know, like, this business is what puts food on the table. It's what gets the rent paid, you know, it's what pays the bills, you know. And at that time, just seeing that maniac, that criminal, just do all what he did and then still take the truck, you know, and do so much more damage. It just made me so angry. I couldn't stop blaming my mother, you know, because, you know, I now that I, you know, like, I'm not angry no more. I'm thinking, right? I see where she's coming from. She was just trying to protect her son, you know, while I was trying to protect her in the house. You know, I was just making sure, man, this guy didn't get enough. He was a maniac. He was a criminal, and it really broke my heart when I seen him take that truck with all the equipment on there. It was just so heartbreaking to me. I remember just seeing it happen, and before anybody came, before all the news, everything, all the news reporters came, I just remember going to my front bench and just letting all those angry tears out, seeing a 3-week investment with all of our equipment. You know, it took so hard to get to that level, and just to see it just get it taken away from me, like instantly, like less, just like that, it really hurt. You know, it hurt. It felt like my bottom had dropped. You know, I honestly lost all hope. Last thing that came up to my mind was having a bunch of people,
I'll get back to that question, Lily,
come and offer so much help. It's truly amazing. Like, people offering their work trucks, people offering themselves to come and help, offering their equipment. It really touches my heart knowing that there's a good amount of people out there who really, like helping the community out. It shows faith. It shows that there's still faith in society. That it's not all about bad people. Obviously we're gonna have like those low life bums and stuff, but it just touches my heart even more because last thing that came to my mind, while all this was going on, I never even thought about a GoFundMe until all the news reporters. I want to thank everybody who just kept telling me to do it. I told my brother, just start it. Let's see what we can at least get done. Anything is appreciated, and just seeing the overnight just progress, like it's amazing. I haven't checked it. The last time I checked, it was at 80,000. It really touches my heart. It's just like, wow, so much people are willing to help a stranger get back on his feet. It really touches my heart, and I want to thank everybody out there, even if you didn't donate, just sending a message, making sure I'm good, commenting on my Instagram, all of that. It's still a blessing to me, and that's still a lot of support. It's crazy how a tragedy, such a bad tragedy, can turn into a blessing. God works in mysterious ways, That's why you gotta always be thankful with God. Every day I wake up, every day I wake up, first thing is always give God thanks.
He's a cutie.
For making it for making it to another day, because that's such an underrated blessing that many of us don't see. And just when I woke up today in the morning, it really, I still remember the scene, just what happened, but then I ended up seeing like all the support. It just really touched me, and thanks to all the people who offered to help. I was able to go to work today with my father and my brother, still get done what we had to do. I remember just yesterday being so heartbroken, like what are we gonna do? Like what are we gonna do? We have like no equipment, nothing, and this is what puts food on the table. And to seeing all that support just come through, it's just like so heartwarming.
He needs to be a YouTube creator.
So much helpful people out there. I really truly mean it, like from the bottom of my heart. I thank you guys so much. I can't thank you guys enough for just helping me get back on my feet. A stranger you never even met. I was just doing what I had to do. I was just trying to defend my mother. The property. But that criminal still did what he did. It caused even more damage, and it's just so unbelievable. Like how something can change so quick in less than 24 hours. It just really, it's amazing. Like I still don't feel like it's real. Or over 80,000 raised on the GoFundMe, and trust me, every single cent that was donated, it's strictly just for the business. Like I can't thank you guys enough. Like wow, it's still not real to me that this is happening. Like it's just crazy, Like every day I'm a hardworking young man. I've been mowing lawn since I was 12 years old. Like no joke. Every summer, like every Thanksgiving break, every Christmas break I had off, just go out with my father. Just go out with my father. And once I graduated high school, I'm like, we need to do this, but we need to do this professionally. Get ourselves out there. So, I made my first investment with my brother with our first truck. We bought it. 2 years go by. We ended up getting another one, and it ended up getting like less than a month, 3 weeks with it, and that's what really broke my heart, and then all those tools, it's just like wow, it's not believable. But like I said, just thank you guys so much, like to everybody out there, offering help, whether it's with donations or just their tools or their equipment.
I'm trying to see his GoFundMe.
All of that. It's just sending a message, just checking up on me. I'm sorry I haven't been able to get back to everybody, but honestly, today's just been crazy.
Because he's gonna keep talking and talking. I don't know who worse, me or him, but let's see. Let's see how much he got raised. That's what I want to see right now. Shoot, my heart broke for the family. All right. Dun, dun, dun. Everyone's talking about this, I guess. Where's the GoFundMe link? Shoot. I'm not trying to hold y'all up, but let's try to see how much he brought in. I'm just curious. And Lily, I do have your question. Give me a minute, love. Let's see.
Let's see if this will have a link. A GoFundMe campaign. Let's see. He's up to 102,125. Yep. Looks like the last donation was 2 days ago. They did good. They did good. All right. So let's move on along back to the comments. Let's see. Where did I leave off? She said, God bless this young man. Yes. And I wanted to keep on listening, but we could listen on our own time, I guess. Let's see. He got well over 100 grand. The guy who had the van stolen had about 40K donated to him too, right? Angel Wing says that's good news. D, a competitive lawn company donated 10 grand to him too. Nice. Yep, it was definitely a blessing in disguise. That's what I was thinking as well, D. All right. Lily says, all right, so we're going to get to your question in a minute. Congratulations to you, Lily. Yes, congratulations, Lily. Congratulations. Is this going to be your first child? D says, and the two families. And what did he say when you told him? How did he seem? Does he seem excited about it? Anyway, D says, and the two families that were affected got together recently to meet each other, and they are friends for life. Awesome. A real blessing in disguise. Okay. Let's see. Lily says, and thanks, Angel Wings. I'm sorry, I'm working and listening and thought D said that. D says, sorry, I got here too late. It's okay. I wish I saw you were live earlier, because watching this whole thing live made my blood boil, because it was obvious the police wanted the chase and they got overtime for it too. Yes, D, that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying to Nani too when she was on live and everyone else. I'm like, it's kind of looking like, I don't want to say anything. You know, sometimes people get upset. Guys, it's all right. Because I have family and friends, exes, part of law enforcement, detectives, all of that, attorneys, etc. But it is what it is. These people, and I'm a United States Army veteran, yet it is what it is. It did appear, okay, that the police could have handled it in a way that nobody's lives were threatened. Thank God nobody died. We're thankful for that. Yet they risked a lot of lives out there. But they wanted the GTA, whatever. They wanted this. They wanted some action. You know what? When I was in the military, I remember when I first got into the military, or my first year in, I met somebody who started after me, and he came and he joined. It might have been my first or second year. And he came in, this dude, he just came to permanent party, and he was so excited. He was like, I can't wait to go overseas. I can't wait to go to war. He's like, he was ready to kill. That's what he was saying. Literally, that was his reason and purpose for joining. He couldn't wait to get blood on his hands, and that's, although a lot of people join, that's not people's first intent or thought, but yet it was his. So there are people that join forces, groups, or whatever it may be, gangs, legal, illegal, where this is what they live for, okay? The guy was parked up. He got into the van on foot. He was backed in. There was no reason they couldn't shot the tires could have easily been shot up, and he wouldn't have been able to move. Now, granted, he could have ran from that car to another car, but no, from what I saw, there was more that could have been done that was not done. Period. Maybe I'm wrong, but you're entitled to your opinions, your conclusions. So feel free to leave it on a chat if you're here on the live, or if you're watching on a replay, comment below. I welcome everyone's thoughts, whether you agree with me or disagree. And I'm totally agreeing with D. I totally agree with D. And Lily and Angel Wings. Yeah. He is a cutie. Yeah, he was very cute. I could continue to listen to it, but I didn't want to,
bore you guys. I know you guys want to move on with your day. So let's see. I might listen to it later. Again, truly a blessing. And right. True. Yes. A cutie pie. He was a cutie pie. And guys, you notice for all those that are seeking, he did not have a ring on his finger. Did you guys notice that? There was no ring there. Lily says, laugh out loud. The way he was willing to protect his family in that scary moment, shaking my head. Of course, we do what we have to do at the moment, but I couldn't imagine doing that, right? And whoever that lady was, she was trying to hold him back. Yeah, from Angel Wing says, God bless this young man. Yep, no one died in this. An absolute blessing. Oh, wow. That is a true blessing. Over 100 grand. Yep. Yes, Lily. Lily says, he said this changed everything. He seems like he doesn't want to be excited because I'm still a little, I guess, indifferent right now. Yeah. D says, nope, you are saying what everyone was thinking. Thank you, D. Lily. Yeah. D says, I wanted to join the Marines because I felt it was my calling. I never got in because I am half blind and no branch would take me. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I didn't have my eye issues. Well, until the last few years. I would be able to read without glasses and everything. Half the time you guys hear me here stumbling over my words, sounding all illiterate with no glasses on. But I didn't have my eye issues until just a few years ago, but I remember when I was going in the military and they asked me, was I colorblind? Because they asked me, that was just a question they asked everybody. And I'm like, well, what does that mean? That was confusing to me. I did not understand. But I do have issues sometimes seeing certain things written on colored paper now, especially when the what's in writing almost matches the tone of the color that it's written on. So anyway, have you gotten any improvement with your eyesight or any surgery with your eyesight, D? Lily says, and he was protecting his mom and them, not a wife either. Thank you for clarifying, Lily. And he was protecting his mom and them, not a wife either. Good. Was that the mom holding him back? I'm not trying to relocate to California. I'm not trying to go to California either. I was so upset maybe about 7 years ago when I went to New Jersey and my car got broken in again, which they would always do when I was growing up in New Jersey. They couldn't move the car though. They tried to, but they couldn't start it, which was good. They tried to steal the video player, the VHS. They couldn't. But my kids had left their new DHS games in there that I didn't know about. What do you call those games? I forget what you call them. Anyway, they had their little game systems in there that they just got for Christmas, and it was stolen. And I was like, you know what? I'm never moving back to New Jersey. Forget this. I'll stay in Pennsylvania. But yeah. So no, I'm not going to Cali either after this. I used to think about it too, but even their cost of living out there is too high too. Angel Wing says, I didn't forget about your question, Lily. I got you. I did not get blind until I got to the military. Oh yeah, yep. Angel Wings, me too. Yeah. What branch were you in, Angel Wings? Well, I was out though. D says, no, I have one eye that is completely blind. I was born with it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear. I have a friend. His name is Otis. We went to high school together. He's got his Instagram, doing massaging. He got married, has this child, and what else he's on? He's on Facebook too. But I remember growing up, yeah, he was blind. it was crazy because he was born, I believe he was born with blind in one eye. But when he was a kid, when we were kids, something happened. He either got hit by a ball in the other eye. Something happened to his other eye. Then he's like, the one eye he was born blind in, he had to live with since he was born. And then the other one, as a kid, something hit him. Something happened to his other eye, and he got blind in his other eye. It was just crazy. But he does well for himself, and he does massage therapy as well. And I hear he's darn good at it from what I see. I remember when he started it. I do need to get a massage by him one day. Yeah, it was. I would have to go to New Jersey and lock up my cars. I love Jersey. I was born and raised in Jersey. My parents they came up to the States as teenagers. They're Jamaican. But I was born and raised in Jersey, and I love Jersey to death, but I just can't move back there. It's too dramatic. It's too dramatic. It's too much drama. Lily says New Jersey. New Jersey. Yeah, New Jersey Drive. You remember that? Okay. So I take it you and you're definitely over 30 to remember that. Over 35. Yep. My fishing was terrible. And Army. Y'all hear me pausing trying to read stuff sometimes? Oh my God. Ooh, that's a very special message. A ringtone. Is Nani on? Nani's driving. All right. So let me get to Lily's question. You guys can continue the conversation while I get to Lily's question. If you guys have anything you want me to answer for free, I got you. And D, you always donate too, so I got you. Let me see. What is Lily saying? The way he's willing to protect. Oh, yeah. So, Lily, are you in the Leo? How did he react when you told him you were pregnant? That might have been why I told you I didn't really see a true ending for you guys. That might be why it was no true ending. Yo, 34 this year. Yeah. And you still remember. Good. Yep. All right. So I'm probably gonna use a couple decks. So Lily's, and y'all could converse about whatever in the chat. Y'all could keep the same convo going, but I'm just want to get to a question. My Leo ended traffic. I'm playing, but I just found out I was pregnant. That's somebody I went to high school with. He's very special to me. He lives in Florida. That's his ringtone. All right. But it's nothing really. It's nothing. So my Leo ended up attracting me. No, I'm playing, but I just found out I was pregnant. I just want to know, should I expect to be a single mom? Show me Lily's pregnancy. How will the Leo treat her in this pregnancy? Will she wind up being a single mom? Show me the energy between them. Right, that's like me and my ex. I kept taking that pill the day after. Okay. And I know it would have been, we both wanted it, but I need consistency. Shoot. What to expect? What can Lily expect at this pregnancy with this Leo? Was he excited though when you told him? And a liar, yeah. I used to tell my ex, as soon as I pick up the daggone the tarot card, all I gotta do is think of you or say your name and the 7 of Swords come out. But he's a natural liar to everybody anyway. I tell him that all the time. He used to be like, "Shut up, Thea." I'm like, "It's true. You always lying about stuff that's nobody even asked you." When I met you, you said you got a cottage. Yeah, right. You rent a cottage. I'm like, you want new probably because you already know I'm game on your lies. I already know when you lying. He like, shut up. I'm just joking. I'm like, no, you lying. That's what you do. So how's it gonna be? How's it gonna be? How will he treat this relationship? What can she expect? As okay, there's the mother. I got the 4 swords, the Queen of Cups. Congrats, Lily. And I did see him changing honestly. Okay, good. And I didn't see him changing honestly. That's what I'm saying. True. I just want a consistent, stable man. They like unicorns nowadays. Yeah. Ever since all this online dating and stuff. Maybe they think they powerful. What can she expect? Okay. All right. So I see a family set, and I see he's gonna, whether he's showing it right now. All right. I'm gonna go a little long term. I'm gonna go deeper into this. But I see like a 4 swords, so it's gonna be some type of energy where it kind of feels like you guys are on a time off, right? Like a time off. You might not be getting everything you need. 4 swords, and I see you not trusting him, trying to see what he's doing. You holding this sword in your hand, and it's 3 in the ground with this 4 swords. I see a Queen of Cups here, who's a mom. We have the Lovers here. So he's going to give you some love. He's going to be happy about this with the 10 of Pentacles. He's going to try to make a family out of this with this 10 of Pentacles. But let's go deeper and see. D says, congrats. Lee said, thanks, D. Yeah, what I call you bullshit. Show me more. Show me more. How will it be for Lily as a mom? What can she expect? Okay. Show me more. The moon. I see you going to be wondering what's going on right here. 4 of Cups. There might be a time you feel like you're not getting as much attention, or somebody is not like yeah. Let me look more into this. Nine of Wands, feeling this competition. Show me more. But standing your ground. Show me more. I see a little bit of confusion going on, but let me see. The Empress, there's the mom. Okay. Show me more. Five of Cups. The King of Wands. I see there's going to be times you feel a little bit disappointed by him, bothered by him. I see him giving you some money, though. Let's see. I do see him trying to have the family with you, the family life. I do see that with the Lovers and the 10 of Pentacles. I see the Empress. I see there's going to be times where you're going to feel kind of down about the situation. 5 of Cups. Feeling alone. Okay. And disappointed a bit. But I'm still seeing good. I am seeing good. So that disappointment can just be moments, right? Moments of feeling like that. I see 6 of Pentacles, him helping out with stuff for the baby. So let's see. Show me more. Let me see. Most of them are looking for sex, and I will say that day one. Yeah. Hey, Egyptian. I tried online dating, and they still want a telling sex. Yeah. Lily says, he told me after I caught him the last time he loves me, just like messing with other girls from time to time. 2 weeks later, my period late. All right, so was this after the read I gave with you? Was this after the reading I gave you? Lily says, I really had intentions of walking away before the situation popped up. Yeah, I can't get with the online dating angel wings. Too scary nowadays. Okay, show me more. What can she expect now that she's pregnant by the Leo? What can she expect with the Leo? The son, there's the baby. All right, this baby might be a boy. I'm not 100 yet, but it looks like a boy. About 65%. Wait. There's the baby. Like, I can see when somebody's not going to have a baby, this looks like you're going to have this baby. This is the Ace of Pentacles. What can she expect? This baby's going to be dressed real well, too. This baby's going to, like, have the finer things. King of Cups. All right, he's going to be a loving dad. King of Cups and the Queen of Cups is in the spread. So that's a couple. And 10 of Cups is a family. We got the 10 of Cups right there too. That's a family. It's looking good. Like, despite his ways, you're going to have to figure out if you're going to put up with those ways or not. Because there could be happiness there here. It's going to be times, don't get me wrong, where you're going to be feeling sad, feeling alone, and might want to take a time out. But, like, it just comes back. With the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups, that's a couple. And then we get the 10 of Cups. We get the 6 of Pentacles. I see him pouring out money to help, or you guys working together to help in this. I pray it is. I would hate to have a daughter with him. I really, truly pray for a boy. Yes, it was after. So he was acting up after. Oh God, and I saw he may act up in, what was it, May? But you can manifest something different, so that could change. All right, show me more. What can she expect in this connection? After being pregnant, what can she expect from him? Show me more. There's going to be a moment where you guys come to an end. It feels like an end with the 10 of Swords here, but then the Knight of Swords and the King of Pentacles follow. And the 6 of Cups, it's going to be, you're going to reunite, reconcile. Let me get... Let me get this set. This deck. So show me, what can she expect? Got another deck. What can Lily expect in this connection? What can Lily expect in the connection with this Leo now that she's pregnant? What can she expect of him? What can she expect? Okay, passion. I seen sex. I seen chariot. Wish fulfillment. What is this? Is that a Cancer baby? Is your baby gonna be a Cancer? Hold on. All right, there's the Empress, wish fulfillment, Empress. All right, this is going to be good for you. This child is going to be good for you because with it, I still see a wish fulfillment in this. All right. So you'll have no regrets with this child because this child is heaven sent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This child is heaven sent with this star here. 2 of Pentacles. There is going to be a moment you feel ghosted. Like, I'm not even going to lie. Or you guys might be off term and you're looking at different options. But you guys are going to come back together after with the 3 of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the 6 of Cups. Yeah, you definitely going to come back together. So it may fall apart. It'll be time out, but you guys will come back together. Judgment. The World. The Fire. The Cup. The love is going to be there. All right. So clarity on the 8 of Pentacles. Clarity on the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, 10 of Cups. Y'all going to work on something here. Y'all going to work on something serious. I think I was saying July for the due date. Yeah, because I saw the Chariot, which is Cancer, July. It looks like the baby's going to be born in July. So what about the finances for Lily? Show me the finances for Lily. What about, D, you still here, love? What about the finances for Lily? What about the finances for Lily? For the child. Show me. Okay, Princess. All right, so we got Princess of Disc. And there she goes pregnant too. Wait, I think she's pregnant. Hold on. But the Princess of Disc, so it's having money because it's not the Queen, but it's having money. You'll be able to make do. Princess of Cups. All right. So show me the finances for them with this child. Yeah, he's going to try to help out. It's like, what I see is like, it could be like almost a 50-50 cut. Be like, oh, you pay for this. Not necessarily 50-50, but working together to get what you kids need. 8 of Cups. Like, he might not be able to pay. With the 6 of Pentacles, it's 2 kids underneath, or 2 people underneath the person that's divvying out the money. And so the money's going both ways. So you guys will work together to get your child what's needed. There's going to be a moment you're going to feel toxicity. It's going to be a no communication, and there's going to be sadness. There's going to be no communication. There's going to be sadness. I don't know how long that no communication is going to last. You're going to have some tears. But again, you're going to get past that with the 8 of Wands. Stuff going to pick up again. That's just time off. There's a reconciliation. Oop, there's 4 of Wands. There's a commitment. Show me more about the 4 of Wands. How deep does that get? Because that could even lead to marriage with 4 of Wands. How deep does that 4 of Wands get? Show me. Ace of Swords, communication. So y'all going to be talking about something. Show me more. Show me more. Oh, is that living in the house together? Show me more. Have you guys discussed that yet? Living together? That might be living together. Show me more. It's thoughts. All right. That's either living together or it could even turn into a marriage in the future. If you can get past all of this. Like I say, there's going to be a time when you guys you may get upset with him because of whatever, you see going on, and you may cut him off, but things will fall back into place. Let me know if you would like me to clarify anything on that. It just feel like it keeps picking me up and then putting me down, emotional roller coaster. Yeah, I see. He loves his other kids. Yep. Thankful. Thanks again, D. I have been processing it for a while now. I'm experiencing menopause, and I'm going to go to the doctor the next month and get the results back. Yeah, I feel like I'm going through premenopause too. Yet there was supposed to be another child. I know I kept stopping it with my ex, but I even seen him, and even people told me about the little boy in my readings, and I've seen him. He wants to be born, but I don't know because I may shut down shop in a minute. But that was a cute little boy I've seen. Even my ex knows about him too. It's missing in action, and I have come to terms. Wait, Lily, my period is missing in action, and I've come to terms that I will not be able to have a baby, and I think I will be fine with it. And I wish I had a child. It could be PCOS. And also my menstrual has been doing that sometimes on and off. And I still, let's see. I'm getting to your question again, Lily, in 1 second. But would Angel Wings be able to have a child? Well, Angel Wings, oh God, all these cards fell out. I'm putting them back in. Will Angel Wings be able to have a child? No, sometimes people, for like a year or two, some people's period could get a little bit shady. It doesn't necessarily always cut off completely. So you can look into that. That could also be PCOS. And it could be temporary. Will Angel Wings be able to have a baby? Nine of Cups, manifestation. Ace of Pentacles. Show me more. Ace of Swords. Okay. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, I see the baby right there. I see you can. Yeah, there's a baby boy. You can have a baby boy. It's a baby boy. But if you do, yeah, this is a baby boy. You possibly may have a baby boy, but it's it may not be easy. I see maybe some blockages or something blocking you inside that you would have to clear. You don't necessarily have to clear. I don't know. But it may require, it doesn't have to require surgery. The surgery thing is not, you would just have to look into this with a doctor because there's like some type of blockage possibly, but it can be cleared. And there's the baby boy right there. Yeah, you can have this little baby boy, girl. Not over. All right, let me get back to, and that I see for sure. And I'll even ask, is this for sure? Is this for sure? I don't need to ask these cards. I already know it's for sure. But let's see what it says. The High Priestess. The High Priestess is telling me I know. Of course I know. And there's the Star, girl. Please. You can have a child, Angel Wings. So let's see. You might just want to go into the doctor and check in. Go to a OBGYN, a gynecologist, and see what's up. I just wanted more from a guy who was in a committed relationship with me. Yeah. Tell me about it. I seen my ex-husband put on his, not ex-husband, my ex-fiance put on his tuxedo and everything and get his groomsman's outfit prepared and him smiling like he's in heaven, and sometimes stuff fall apart. But let's see. Yes, before my mom passed, I would come in her room and she said I would walk in with a little boy. I don't know if it was a post-pregnancy I lost or if she was speaking of the situation. Yes, before my mom passed, I would come in her room and she said I would walk in with the little boy. Okay, I do know they usually say when you are close to crossing over, you can see the sense spirits around you. Oh yeah, that's what they say. The only person I used to hear say that was my mom, who, like I say, she's Jamaican. She came here when she was a teenager though, or younger than a teenager. And she used to tell me that. And I saw it for the first time. She used to say when she was young, she used to see people when they were dying. It's talking about people who already passed away. And when my dad's mother passed, I don't know, maybe like 2015, 16. It was 2015. I was in the hospital room with her a couple of days before she passed, and she was losing her voice, so she couldn't really speak, but she started to call. She was looking as if she was looking into another universe, like she would look straight through somebody, and you could tell she was seeing somebody. And I've heard her call names of people that some of them I never met, but I used to always hear about, like her sister B, like she used to say Aunt B, like she had passed, and she called her name, and she was looking like she saw her. And there's a few other people's names. I believe her mother, my great grandmother, she called her name, and she said, no, not yet. She said, I'm not ready. She was waiting for my dad to fly in. My dad came a few hours too late. But anyway, she was like, no, she said, go back. And she would call their name. And she said, no, I'm not ready yet. And it's like, she could see these people. So yeah, your mom might have saw. All right. So angel wings, good news. Yeah. Angel wings. I'm telling you, that's one of the energies that I feel it's very strong. It's very, very accurate. There are readings where I'll tell you I'm a little bit, the energy's not so strong and I'm a bit confused, but I wasn't confused about that. I see a boy that you can have. All right. Anyway, no, we didn't, but I told him he can't move into my house. We could get a house together though. He not just gonna live off me. I hear you, Lily. Say that. Yes, yes. Lily says, yes, before my mom passed, I would come. Yeah, I read that. Okay, I do know they usually say when, yep, I read that. All right, so let's continue. Lily. And D, are you here? Are you in the building still, D? Trying to see if you have a question. So show me more. What's to come in this connection with Lily and her Leo in regards to the baby? Will they be able to work this out and stay together? Show me. I heard I keep coming back. 7 of Pentacles investment. Yeah, it takes a while, but it's going to work out. Hold on. Show me more. Nine of Swords. You got to get his money right. 3 of Wands. This isn't an easy connection. It's not an easy relationship. I hate when stuff's not easy. And it feels like so many connections and relationships are not easy. I mean, the love is there. I've seen true love already. There's the Knight of Swords. He don't want to let go of you. He always rushes in. Knight of Cups. Let's see what this Knight of Cups offering. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. Show me more. That's the biggest thing, right? I'm seeing he needs to get his money right. So we got a 10 of Swords. That's going to cause complications. That's what's going to cause complications. Because everything else, like, y'all be able to overcome. I see the Sun. I see the Strength, the Leo. So that's him. Actually, the Strength and the Sun, he's coming up here double. One next to each other. The Strength and the Sun, those are both Leo cards. All right, let's see. We got the 7 of Pentacles. I don't know if you're into, what these what cards mean, but I'm throwing them out there. 7 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, 3 of Wands, the Queen of Cups. There he is waiting for money to come in too. He be waiting and waiting. You go out there and make some daggone money. Anyway, Queen of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Cups. All right, we got the 10 of Swords. Like, I'm thinking that's for surrounding around money. Like, he has nothing financial really to offer you right now. But we have the Ace of Pentacles, so it may pick up. You guys may get a place together too. 10 of Cups, the Strength card, and the Sun. Show me more. I think you just need to maybe encourage him to get his money right, because that's going to be something that affects the relationship. Yeah, with the 8 of Pentacles. The Lovers. Someone's going to have their guards up. Still, let's see. Communication. Let me see. What's this communication about? Victory. Victory. You know what? This could... I mean, in relationships and connections, they don't always last forever. Like, I was married for years, almost nearly 2 decades. At least legally. And we were married we were together like in the same household for at least 16, 17, whatever. But so people go through their different cycles or phases in a relationship and connection. I feel like this can be something that's long lasting. He has to get his money right though. And he has to realize you're not playing around with him when it comes to other women. If you don't mind him playing some, you know, maybe this lasts forever. I don't know why I said it like that, but I see that you guys will have a time where you guys may cut it off for a moment, but then it'll come back together. That's it. Oh, Lily, I will rewind back. Did you miss it, Angel Wings? Did you miss? Did you not hear about your son that's waiting for you? My phone went out. Let me see. Is it a boy for Angel Wings? Is it a boy? Is it a boy? Yeah, there's the boy right there. That's a boy. And there's the mom. Girl, you have a whole son. He needs to find a job. What he waiting for money for? Yeah. Yes, run it back, Angel. Yes, Lily. Shaking my head. So now I gotta be his mama too. That's why I say that's gonna cause stress. Let him know, maybe just be upfront with him that you want to try to work on something with him and for your child and have a family together. And you would take him seriously and you would do what you guys need to do as a family, but he has to make moves for you guys. You guys need it financially and your kids. And you know, sometimes they worried about having to pay child support here or there if they start working, which they need to pay anyway. But you know what? There's under the table jobs as well. He could freaking also do some caddying at a golf course. I know some people, I have a family member that's been doing it since he was 14 and he's in his 40s. Okay. And he does it in a summer and too. And that's over $1,000 a week. So, and nobody comes for your taxes or anything, you know, get a YouTube channel. I don't know. Start dealing out some tarot cards. Maybe you could be creative with him, but he needs to do something. Okay, I just did. I'm the one who guards up for sure. Yeah, someone had their guards up. So when you feel that it's all done and stuff like that, because there may be a moment. Just know it's not done. All right. So a baby is waiting for you. Yep. There is, Angel Wings. You can have it. Right. You might have to go to the doctor because there might be some type of blockage or whatever, but it's fixable if there is. It's something you can get past. And I'm not saying that there is for sure either, but I see a boy. I've seen it 3 times for you already during this one read. Yeah, hold on. And even when I asked, the boy came out. There's another boy right there. Look, when that baby comes, it's going to be a boy. Lily says, because realistically, he just wants his cake and eat it too. Yep. Not okay with the other women. We not playing that game. Too much going on here for me to risk my health even more. Right, Lily? Yes, exactly. And let him know you are right now too. Not like he needs to do anything after that. You're pregnant with his child. Hold on. And you can't risk having anything harm your child, right? Let him know the risk. Hold on, I gotta answer my son's school. I gotta mute for a second. Okay, that's my son calling from school, reminding me of some stuff that I'll probably forget to do anyway. All right, anyway, especially knowing what type he is on. Yeah, yes, and I'm excited. Yes. Angel, I saw it. I told you I saw the boy about 3 times during the read, and after I checked and I saw 2-3 more times. It's a boy. All right. When you're finally able to have that child. D says Hillary Swank is 48 and will be having her first kid, twins. So if she can do it, you can too, right? I'm 44. It wouldn't be my first now. But I was willing to with my ex-fiance, and he wanted one so badly. But and I saw it. I mean, I literally saw the baby. The baby was all in the cards, and my other readers that read for me, they all saw the baby. Like every time he would pull last year a card for me, the Empress kept coming out. And until we officially tied that knot, it was called the morning day after pill. Only because, well, I'm not going to get into my personal information right now because God knows who's listening to me and not speaking, but just listening. Lily says maybe he can be a rapper or something. I know. On YouTube, they got social media now. Everything is possible. You don't have to wait for somebody else to make you famous. You can make yourself famous. Even that guy, what did he call himself? Something Fish. He used to rap. I mean, his raps weren't it, but he became famous. Okay. Thanks again, True Angel Wings. Lily. Hey, Egyptian Famous. This was for all those that were on here for like the whole life. So Ice JJ Fish, she remembers. Yes, that was his name. Who remembers him? Who remembers Ice JJ Fish? Oh, wow. Really? D48 with twins. That's a blessing. Yeah. I'm 48 now, and I'm trying to find my man. I know. You would have to find him. That's what I was feeling too. I'm like, I was trying to see if I had it in me for one more, but I would have to find him now. All right, so will Angel Wings. Will Angel Wings being a commitment by this time next year? There is someone that's gonna come towards you. Could be a Gemini or a Capricorn. We gotta check timing and stuff like that another time. Lily says, yeah, he can make a TikTok song. What was that other group they called the Island Boys? Yes, Ice JJ Fish, and he made good money trolling us. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. All right. I'm about to get off of here. Egyptian famous. Go ahead. If it's a quick question, I could answer it real quick, love, because there's not a lot of people on. Did I answer everybody else who's been on? D, when do you start your position? The Island Boys. I think that was with Andy Sandberg. Yeah, I don't think they came from any island. I have my eyes on a Gemini. What was the dream about with Q? What was my dream about with Q? You asking me what was your dream about? Oh, I don't know. Let me see. Did Egyptian have a dream with Q in it? Did Egyptian have a dream with Q in it? Okay, you did have a dream with him in it. Got the Ace of Pentacles. Page of Swords. Him watching you. I don't know. It's just telling. It's just a indication that he's watching you. Someone misses you, but there's some mental games going on. Someone coming towards you. The Fool card. I don't know. From what I'm seeing, it looks like he's going to be coming towards you, though. So, when's the last time you talked to him? Clarity on the Ten of Wands. Two of Pentacles. Traveling towards you. Clarity on the Two of Pentacles. I don't know if that was what your dream was about. You did have a dream about him, but he also may be traveling towards you. If he's not traveling towards you in real life, then that's that has something to do with your dream. Also, he's thinking about you. I was pregnant with his child and he was coming back. Oh, I saw the Empress too. So I guess it did give me your dream. I didn't tell you that's what I saw, but I see the Empress and the King of Cups. What's his sign? I did also see the Hermit, which is the Virgo. But the King of Cups, water sign. I see the Empress. I see the travel towards you with the Ten of Wands and the Two of Pentacles, clarifying that's travel. And the Fool. Aries, okay. And you must have saw love was there too with the King of Cups. Since he's not, the King of Cups is not an Aries, that must have been the love. He must have been loving. Yeah, so that's what the dream was about. You're right. That's the Empress and the travel. I see it. What is he saying? I don't know what he's saying. He's watching. I think he's watching you. Unless you just dreamt about him watching you, though. Is he watching her? Is Q watching her? That's all I could say. That's one question. This is multiple questions. Is Q watching her? And you predicted it, Goddess. Huh? Yeah. There's the Empress. Somebody's missing somebody. All right. Next time you could ask me if he is coming towards you, though. Maybe we'll touch on that because I saw him coming towards you, but that could have just been a dream. But I think that's going to be in real life, too. All right. But that was definitely in a dream. You're welcome. All right. So let me see what she says. I start December 1st. Very excited. But we talk about it another live because I'd rather donate for it. Oh, thank you, D. It is up to you. Do you have a quick yes or no, though, that you would like me to answer on anything? And you predicted it, Goddess. Yeah. Because it was like you got the job, but it was a delay. And I'm so happy that you left that other job empowered and you were tired of dealing with this stuff. You left them stuck, D. You left them stuck. How did they feel that she left a job like that? How did they feel? How did they feel that she left the job like that? That D left the job like that? Show me more. How did they feel? It's the Ace of Swords, so it was talk all around it. Oh my God, 8 of Swords in prison. Like, what are they gonna do without you? Like, they couldn't do. Their hands are tied behind their back and swords, behind the swords all around this girl, and she's tied up. Like, they literally like, how are we gonna do this? Whatever you were supposed to do. Yep, and it's gonna take time to get somebody in there. And they felt betrayed. They felt betrayed by you. Thank you, Lily. Oh, I'm sure the gossip too high. But yeah, I'm sure they gossiped to high hell, but I was the one with the balls to take action, and I'm proud of it. Yeah, I'm proud of you too, love. And Lily says, congrats. All right. It was nice seeing you guys. Love you all. See you later. See you soon. Love and light to Angel Wings, DD, Egyptian Famous. And everyone on here that I'm forgetting. Nani, peace. See y'all later.